Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to the God Particle Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Today is March 1st. It's the first of the month.
That's
Wake
the
up, wake
thing.
up.
Hmm.
Uh, what's today? Yeah, Sunday, of course. It's Sunday.
So
It's Sunday. Yeah. And I am TY.
that's indeed your boy True.
And we back to make it do what it do. You already know, you know what I'm saying? So without even hesitating, let's get jump straight into the show. 7 to 7 breakdown. What was your last seven like?
My last seven. I'm gonna call it. It's been good overall. Let's start with that. I'm grateful. A lot of intention. Spent the whole week on a consistent journal run, so that's been good. I'm still on my exercise run. That's been great. I'm up to 40 push-ups at one sitting. You know what I mean? That's been great.
Oh, yeah.
So overall, it's been good. um, but it's also been an emotional kind of roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
I've been catching my feelings. You know what I mean? Paying attention to what gets me there. You know what I mean? So I can watch out for them. Um, but it's been a roller coaster for sure. Nothing bad, just
Yeah.
worth watching
Yeah.
because it stops me within my day. You know what I mean? So it's worth working on or taking a look at to see what it's about, especially if it keeps, you know what I mean, coming back and shit.
Indeed.
So overall, I won't complain, man. I won't
All
complain.
right. Yeah. Shit, my seven. Uh, yeah, just a bunch of a lot of work. You know what I mean? Work on both sides. It's always creative work. Any chance I get is gonna be creative work. So that's the fun
Yeah,
stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, job wise, you know what I'm saying? Doubling up, working twice as long now these days, but
yeah,
still having the option to take a break whenever I need to. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely been on the grind. Just focused on getting to where I want to go and purchasing the things that I want to purchase. You know what I mean? Small things like better microphones. You know what I mean? I'm still in my head I'm gonna be a creative forever. No matter how hard I work, my mind is always gonna go to I'm making this money to put into this creative shit because this shit is gonna blow.
that's
One
indeed.
way or the goddamn other. You know what I mean? So I'm always if I'm working harder, that means I'm working harder for better creativity, better promotion, better mics, better whatever. You know what I mean, better apps, whatever the fuck is involved in it. So it's a lot of hard work. But like I said, lately it's a lot less complaining in my mind. You know what I mean? So now it ain't even damn, I gotta do this shit again. Now it's like, yo, yeah,
Let's get to it.
let's go. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I almost want to. You know what I'm saying? Like even my regular job, it's like that serious. So I'm like, well, like nigga, this is the only way we gonna get this money up. So yeah, ain't no complaining or nothing. Unless you already know what we gotta do. So yeah, that's what it's been for me. It's a bunch of grinding.
yeah, I mean, that's the dude. That's
Still
what's
here today grinding with the God Particle Podcast. You know what I mean?
right. Gotta stay with it. Gotta stay
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. So
Before we move on, real quick too. Yesterday, of course, February 28th, happy heavenly birthday. I said, damn, 95.
absolutely, absolutely.
95, damn near 30 years
98,
away.
98.
98, yeah, 98
Yeah, yeah,
is when she passed away.
yeah.
Um, she would have been 95 years old today, though.
Oh yeah, she would have
Yeah,
been 95.
would have been
Okay, yeah,
95. Passed away in 98, would have been 95.
yeah,
Almost 30
yeah,
years of being away. So happy
yeah,
heavenly birthday to, her grandmother, Nana.
yeah.
Mrs.
Absolutely,
Rosalie E. Mitchell.
absolutely.
Anybody in the DMV, specifically Maryland part of it, specifically Annapolis part of it, take a ride down Eastport, see that name blasted up on the
Yeah,
community center. You know what I mean? It's there for a reason. She put in her work. She put in
she
her work.
definitely instilled a lot of this revolutionary shit that's in our blood. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. And then she didn't get a lot of recognition for it from a lot of the people that she I can say should have but could have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So happy heavenly birthday for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So let's keep it moving. And the chicken. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
The shit is in your food, it's in the motherfucking chicken. It's in the motherfucking chicken. The shit is in your food, it's in the motherfucking chicken. It's in the motherfucking chicken. The shit is in your food, it's in the motherfucking chicken. It's in the motherfucking chicken.
All right. You already know it's in your food, it's in the chicken, it's in your medicine, it's in the air, it's in every damn thing. You know what I mean? So for the inner chicken today, we got we'll pronounce this one time and then call it short name after that. We got azodicarbonamide, aka 88, and olestra or oleine, all right? Two poisonous ingredients that is in your foods. So let's get to the first one, the 88. Hey. Oh, matter of fact, my bad. Let me pull up the picture first. The picture of it. Almost forgot. No, wait, I don't have a picture of that. My bad. Yeah, I'm right. My bad. Let's get into it. That's for the health shit, the herbs and shit. That's the pictures. All right. So ADA, what is it? It is a flour bleaching and dough conditioning agent. It makes bread right. Yo, you know what? I probably should start doing a banner for these ones too.
These for all the medications and shit.
Yeah, the food ingredients and shit. Maybe they have some type of pictures and stuff for it that I can make a banner for, just like the herbs and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try that for the next one. All right, but what is it? It is a flour bleaching and dough conditioning agent. It is used to make bread whiter, help dough rise faster, improve texture, create a soft uniform crumb, and speed up industrial baking. So it's all about mass production efficiency, not nutrition. Where is it found? You'll mainly find ADA in commercial bread products like sandwich bread, burger buns, hot dog buns, and sub rolls. Fast food bread, fast food burger buns, fast food sandwich bread, packaged baked goods like tortillas, frozen bread products, ready-made dough. If it's ultra soft, ultra white, and mass produced, it used to be a prime candidate. Many companies have removed it due to the public pressure, but not all globally. Hidden names on the labels would be what I said earlier, azodicarbonamide. Sometimes it's just listed as a flour treatment agent. What happens during the baking? Here's the key. ADA itself doesn't stay in the final bread in its original form. When it's heated, it breaks down into other compounds, including semicarbazide or SEM. This is the one that raised concern. Animal studies show that increased tumor incidence at high exposure levels. Number two, urethane or ethyl carbamate. In small amounts, this compound has been classified as a possible human carcinogen in other contexts. The real concern is these breakdown byproducts, not ADA alone. Cancer risk, let's be precise. ADA itself is not officially classified as a human carcinogen. Its breakdown byproduct, semicarbazide, showed tumor links in animal studies at high doses. So this sits in the category of avoidable exposure with carcinogenic byproduct potential, which is bullshit, bro. If you got an ingredient in it that causes cancer, then the shit causes cancer, bro. It's part of what the whole, you know what I mean? Like, so it should be listed as a carcinogen, but you know how they roll. So anyway, bans and restrictions. This is where ADA stands out. It's banned in the European Union. It's banned in the United Kingdom. It's banned in Australia and many other countries. Strictly restricted. Some nations allow only very small amounts versus the United States. It's still legal and it's allowed in flour treatment within limits. However, many major U.S. brands voluntarily removed it from after public backlash. So today it's less common than it used to be, but it's not completely gone. Other health concerns, respiratory issue, worker exposure for people who work in, creating these damn chemicals. In factory settings, inhaling ADA is linked to asthma and lung irritation. This is why it's well known in occupational health. Not a normal consumer exposure route, but it tells us about its biological activity. Possible gut irritation. Like many flour processing chemicals, there are discussions about microbiome irritation, digestive sensitivity, but the main toxicology focus has always been to break down compounds. Detox timeline. ADA and its breakdown products do not strongly bioaccumulate. Days 1 through 3, you have reduced bloating, often from switching away from ultra processed bread, and improved digestion. Weeks 1 through 2 without it, less inflammation from processed carb overload and more stable energy. Weeks 3 through 4 without it, gut microbiome improvement if diet overall improves. Most benefits come from switching to real bread. Safer alternatives. Choose breads labeled unbleached flour, no dough conditioners, organic bread, artisan bread, or sourdough. No, no azodicarbamide, no bromate, and aluminum free. Best ingredients list for bread is flour, water, salt, yeast, or sourdough culture, and that's it. Quick summary. So ADA is a flour bleaching and dough conditioning chemical. It breaks down into compounds linked to tumors in animal studies. It's banned in many countries. It's still illegal. It's still legal in the U.S., but less common than before. It's used only for industrial baking efficiency. Real world bottom line: ADA is not the worst toxin on your list in terms of the daily U.S. exposure today, but it's a perfect example of an unnecessary industrial additive that other countries decided to remove. And it's extremely easy to avoid by choosing better bread. All right. So, yeah, your government doesn't give a fuck about you. Michael Jackson, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Yeah. A lot of people try to. Hey, what they said? Yeah, a lot of people say it though.
A lot of people
A lot of people say it though. A lot of people say
That's
it
what
though.
they said. A lot of people.
Shit. Everybody saying
Yeah,
something
real
about the things that's going on,
Shit.
man.
A lot of people said dope. God damn it. All right.
So true.
Next one, Olestra. Olean. My bad. What is it? Olestra is a synthetic fat substitute. It was designed so that it tastes like fat, cooks like fat, but your body cannot digest or absorb it. So it passes through your digestive system unchanged. It was mainly used to make fat-free chips and snacks without adding calories. Where it was or is found, all right? It's snack foods like anything fat-free. Fat-free potato chips, fat-free tortilla chips, fat-free cheese puffs, fat-free crackers. Most famously, it was in Lay's Wow. Chips later renamed Lay's Light. Today it is rare, but it still exists in some niche or older formulations. Why it became so controversial? Olestra wasn't banned for cancer. It became infamous because of digestive and nutrient problems. One, severe digestive effects. Because it is not absorbed, it stays in the intestines and can cause oily stools, diarrhea, cramping, gas, fecal urgency, anal leakage. Yes, that was the real warning. This was so common that the FDA required a label warning for years. Uh, Number two, it blocks absorption of vitamins. Olestra doesn't just pass through alone, it also binds and removes fat soluble nutrients, including vitamins A, D, E, and K. Other important compounds, carotenoids, beta carotene, lycopene, and lutein. So even if your diet is good, Olestra can strip nutrients out before your body absorbs them. That's a major long-term health concern. Three, long-term nutrient depletion risk. Chronic intake could potentially contribute to weakened immune function, bone health issues, vitamin D, vision problems, vitamin A, hormonal imbalance, fat-soluble nutrients. This is why manufacturers had to add synthetic vitamins back into the chips. Cancer risk. It is not classified as a carcinogen. It has no strong cancer link. Its issue is nutrient depletion plus GI damage and not tumor formation. Bans and restrictions. The U.S. is still technically approved. Warning label requirement was removed in 2003. Rarely used today due to consumer backlash. So, yo, if the warning label requirement was removed in 2003, that means that it's probably not rarely used because they don't have to fucking say if they're using it. Yeah, I mean, it could still be heavily used, so you can't
You
say it's
don't
rarely
know.
used. Right? You don't know. You're right. You don't. You're just not telling motherfuckers. All right. In Canada, it is not approved, so it's banned basically. In the European Union, banned. So why not banned for toxicity? It was rejected in many places. Detox timeline because it is not absorbed in between 24 to 72 hours, fully eliminated from the body. Digestive symptoms stop. Weeks 1 through 2, fat soluble vitamin absorption returns to normal. Gut irritation settles. Weeks 3 through 4, nutrient levels stabilize if your diet is adequate. Long-term effects, heavy use pattern. If someone ate Olestra snacks regularly, chronic fat soluble vitamin deficiency risk, poor poor carotenoid status, gut irritation, malabsorption issues. It is not toxin in the classic sense. It is a nutrient blocker. Safer alternatives. Instead of fat-free ultra-processed snacks, choose regular chips in moderation, popcorn, nuts, whole food snacks. Natural fats are not the enemy. Your body needs them for hormones, brain function, vitamin absorption. Quick summary: Olestra is a non-digestible fake fat, causes GI distress, blocks absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. It is not linked to cancer. It is rejected by many countries, mostly disappeared because consumers hated the side effects. Real talk: Olestra is a perfect example of a lab solution to a nutrient problem that created a worse health problem. So yeah, that's Once again, yeah, I mean. So yeah, that's Olestra. So yeah, check for that on your food labels or Olean, Olean, one of the many poisons in your foods. All right.
And of course, you know who, you know where you can find it if you're looking for it. There's no second guessing on where you can get either one of these products anywhere in the good U.S. of goddamn A.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
heavily put it in everything they can get their hands on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hey, yo, we were literally born into fucking hell, bro. Like right in the middle of it. This is hell, bro. Like, what the fuck is really going on?
Mm.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It is wild.
Crazy.
It's wild. But of course, like they say, you can be in heaven while being in the same place that motherfuckers call hell.
Oh yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I
True.
mean?
Oh
So
yeah. You can. Yeah. But this whole as a whole,
right,
outside of your aura, outside of your
it's,
bone,
it's the hell that they
hey,
talking about.
these niggas is throwing darts. Hey, these niggas is throwing poisonous darts, yo. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Yeah,
sir.
you better stay up and create your own damn heaven, nigga, or yeah, you gonna get ate up
Yes, indeed, man.
by the sharks for sure.
Wow. It's wild.
You know what I mean? Uh, for the medication, we got valproic acid, aka Depakote or Depakote, Depakote. All
Mhm.
right. Uh, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and read this joint. What is it? Valproic acid, also sold as Devoproax sodium or Depakote, is an anticonvulsant or anti-seizure drug and a mood stabilizer. It increases GABA, GABA, a calming neurotransmitter. It reduces abnormal electrical activity in the brain. Many medical uses. In neurology, is for epilepsy, multiple seizure types, absent seizures, generalized seizures, myoclonic seizures. Psychiatry is for bipolar disorder, especially mania, mood stabilization, sometimes for aggression or impulsivity. Yeah, I saw uh, um oh, I can't even say kid. I know it probably wasn't a kid. She probably wasn't a kid. I'm guessing that she was a grown ass woman. I'm guessing. But of course, you know what I mean, like not fully formed, but walking, holding on to look like maybe her grandfather, because he definitely was old enough to be like straight pop shit. You know what I mean? He definitely in the 60s. But yo, I know this dude is like mega stressed, like I couldn't even fucking imagine like having to care for your daughter or granddaughter or child that's like that. Like she's yelling, you know what I mean, random, you know what I mean, irritated, hitting herself, smacking
Yeah,
herself. He got to keep telling her to stop. You know what I mean? So I'm saying that this is probably what this medication is for too. But
right.
you know what I mean? But yeah, I know that's just that's a stressful life, right? He looked crazy stressed, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't even imagine. 'Cause she was just like she was going off. You know what I'm saying? And they deal with that shit every day.
Right. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
wild.
But yeah, so basically this is what these are the types this is the type of medication they would give a person like that. But of course, this shit is toxic too, and it's gonna make shit worse. It's just fucking crazy.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean? But yeah, so in psychiatry, like I said, it's for bipolar disorder, especially mania, mood stabilization, sometimes for aggression or impulsivity. Other is for migraine prevention. It's one of the most broad spectrum seizure medications. Short-term side effects common is nausea, drowsiness, tremors, dizziness, weight gain, hair thinning, GI upset, often dose-related and may improve with time. Major and long-term risks: one, liver toxicity, black box warning. Valproate can cause elevated liver enzymes, acute liver failure, or death. It's rare, but it is documented. Risk is highest in children under 2, people with mitochondrial disorders, or polytherapy with other seizure meds. This is why routine liver monitoring is mandatory. Pancreatitis, black box warning. Uh, it can cause acute inflammation of the pancreas, severe abdominal pain, life-threatening complications. This can occur at any time, even after years of use. I would imagine, especially after years of use, because that shit is
Mm-hmm.
building up. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
3, extreme pregnancy risk, one of the highest of any drug. Valproate is one of the most teratogenic medications in modern medicine. Major risks: neural tube defects or spine bifida, facial malformations, heart defects, cognitive impairment, autism spectrum disorders, a developmental delay. Because of this, many countries restricts its use in women of childbearing age. Some require pregnancy prevention programs. Damn. Major weight gain and metabolic effects, very common. Significant weight gain, insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, increased diabetes risk. Hormonal disruption, especially in women. PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Regular periods, infertility risk, elevated androgens. This is a major reason it's avoided in young females when possible. 6, brain and cognitive effects, possible mental slowing, brain fog, sedation, memory problems. 7, platelet suppression. It can reduce your platelet count, which equals increased bleeding risk. 8, hyperammonemia. Valparate can raise ammonia levels, causing confusion, lethargy, vomiting, encephalopathy. Rare, but it's serious. Why it's still widely used? Because it is extremely effective for seizures. One of the best drugs for acute mania, broad spectrum, and works when others fail. For some patients, it's life changing. Monitoring requirements: patients on valproate typically need liver function tests, CBC for platelets, valproate levels, ammonia level if mental changes occur, weight and metabolic monitoring. United used in America versus the world. United States is still widely used, but avoided in pregnancy whenever possible, and increasing use of alternatives in women. This joint just said avoiding in pregnancy whenever possible, and it just said avoid. It needs to be avoided completely in anybody that's pregnant. But they still doing it whenever possible. So they didn't go, sometimes just be like, you know what, fuck it, ain't nothing else working. We
Right.
know this gonna probably make a deformed baby, but she got to get it. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Europe and UK much stricter rules. Pregnancy prevention programs required in many countries. Some women cannot receive valproate unless no other treatment works. Developing countries still widely used due to the low cost, high effectiveness, and limited access to newer drugs. Who should avoid it if possible? Pregnant women, women planning pregnancy, liver disease, mitochondrial disorders, severe obesity, or metabolic syndrome. Drug interactions. Valproate interacts with lamo, lamotrigine, dangerous rash risks, other seizure medications, aspirin, and warfarin. These can alter levels and increase toxicity. Safer alternatives depending on your condition. For bipolar disorder, take lithium, lamotrigine, and atypical antipsychotics. For seizure, take levetri. What the levetiracetam or Keppra, lamotrigine. Yeah, for real. Hey, these. Of course, this is not medical advice. I would say don't take none of this goddamn shit. This is just a redirecting to other fucking medications that's probably bad for you. And matter of fact, for the next joint, the next episode, I'm gonna research one of these safer alternatives to see the fucking side effects of that. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
but basically, this is just telling you safer alternatives. But these are still big pharma medications. You can tell big pharma medications by the fucking names. Like, what the fuck? Can't even
Right.
pronounce the shit. You know what I'm saying?
And why would I trust for you the same people that's giving me the poison to give me a safer alternative?
Safer, right? You
Why
know what I
would I
mean?
trust that?
This is the shit that led to that didn't work. That led to this dangerous ass drug. But that
Right.
shit that didn't work still is bad for you too. You know what I mean? That's the safer alternative, basically. But
Right.
nah,
Who fuck around be the trial runs
right.
of when up until when they finally got it. And
Hell yeah.
if it's three, okay, the first time way off, second time
You're right.
almost, third time, ooh, we right there. And then you got it. And we're gonna give all three of them or all four of them a different name.
Crazy shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's it. Of course, I mean it's just the way I think. I don't
Yeah,
really fuck with
yeah.
it. It's wild though.
A lot of people say it though.
Right. A lot of people say that shit though. Hey, I like that.
All right. So holistic and supportive options. All right. So now this is the stuff that you should take instead. For neurological stability, supportive, not replacements for epilepsy. Ketogenic diet for seizure control or medically supervised. Omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, sleep regulation, stress reduction, anti-inflammatory diet. Eat fucking healthy. Epilepsy is life-threatening. Medication should not be replaced without a neurologist. Yeah, the medications. I'm sure that they're making that shit worse, man. That epilepsy and shit. That's that brain shit, yo. That shit. That ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? Your brain is off. And yeah. That's some. Yeah. Once you go too deep into these medications, bro, it ain't no coming back.
Around, yeah. And then you're gonna kind of need them to keep yourself at a balanced level.
Then you're taking a newer medication to take care of the shit that the medication caused. Now you got liver damage. Now you need a liver damage medication that causes fucking blood flow issues. Now you need blood medication. You know what I mean? Like that shit just go on and on, yo.
It's you're caught up. Well, yeah, at that point you're caught up in their system.
Yeah, completely. Yeah. You know what I mean? All right. Why valproate is considered high risk? Severe birth defects, liver failure risk, pancreatitis risk, major weight gain, hormonal disruption, cognitive slowing. Yet it remains essential for certain patients. Bottom line, valproic acid is one of the most effective brain stabilizing medications ever developed. Also, one of the most dangerous in pregnancy and for the liver. When used in the right patient with monitoring, it can completely control seizures. It can stabilize severe bipolar disorder, but it must be used with extreme caution. A simple summary: main benefits: powerful seizure control, strong mood stabilization. Main dangers: birth defects, liver failure, pancreatitis, metabolic and hormonal damage. All right, so yeah, that's the shit called one more time. Valproic acid or Depakote or Depakote. Depakote. All right. So yeah, moving on, getting out of the chicken because I'm feeling the poison just from talking about this fucking shit. Shit is wild, man. Shit is wild. All right, so let's go to some more high vibrational topics or topic. The holistic herbs, of course. All right. Let me pull up the picture that I got for the first herbs. These herbs I got today is called Mucuna pruriens and Cistanch. Never heard of neither one of them joints.
Yeah, neither have I.
All right, well, let me see which one I got first. All right, Cistanch. Let's do Cistanch first since it just popped up. All right, let's get into it. All right, Cistanch. Hold up, we gotta load up. Where you at, Cistanch? What the fuck? All right, this joint glitching. Yeah, hold on. Let me get out. Let me exit out of chat and get back in. I don't know what's going on with this joint. All right. Nah, still ain't working. What the fuck? Ah, shit, man. Hold on, man. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me try one more time. It gotta be the actual chat site. Cause I'm clicking on these joints and ain't nothing coming up. And some of them is freezing. It's getting stuck. Yeah, when I click on anything, it freezes the whole page, but not for nothing else. Anything else I click on in a different window is working. So that's fucking Chat GPT tripping.
They say you ain't about to overwork me today.
Right. Yeah, this shit is really bugging. This shit ain't working at all. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me log out and try to log back in. Let me see if that shit work. That might work. Hold on, wait. Oh shit. Hold on. Think I had it. Oh no, maybe not. All right, let me log out. Cause yeah, this joint is really not trying to work right now. All right, so look, what we gonna do? If when I log out and log back in, if it don't work, I'm gonna play some videos while I figure this joint out, man. I mean, but it look like it's trying to load back up though. Hold on. All right, yeah, it's looking like it's loading up. All right, so here we go. We got it. All right, Cistanch. I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced. Cistanch or Cistanchi. Yeah, hold up. Where you at? All right, scientific name, Cistanch deserticola or Cistanch tubulosa. Category is a yang tonic, longevity herb, adaptogenic desert plant. Traditional system is traditional Chinese medicine. Common names is Ru Kong Rong or desert ginseng. All right. So let's jump into this thing. All right, what exactly is it? Cistanch is a parasitic desert plant that grows in extremely harsh, dry environments by attaching to the roots of other plants. Because it survives where almost nothing else can, in traditional Chinese medicine, it became known as a powerful vitality and longevity tonic. It's traditionally used for kidney yang deficiency, fatigue and low vitality, sexual weakness, aging and dryness, constipation from depletion. In modern wellness, it's considered one of the top herbs for hormonal vitality, libido, anti-aging, and brain support. Key active compounds. The main bioactive compounds are etchin, etchin, and oh my bad, echinacoside, echinacoside. Okay, echinacoside, or ac- actioside, or verbicoside. Crazy ass words. These are linked to neuroprotection, anti-aging effects, mitochondrial support, anti-inflammatory action, and circulation enhancement. It also contains polysaccharides, or which equals immune support, and phenolphthalein glycosides, which equals cellular protection. Energetic action in traditional Chinese medicine, cistanch is warming, moistening, unlike many yang tonics, and deeply rebuilding. This makes it unique because most yang tonics are drying. Cistanch nourishes fluids while increasing energy. Common forms and what they're best for. The sliced or dried root, which is the traditional decoction. This is the classic traditional Chinese medicine preparation. It's a long-term vitality pump. Uh, Powder. Put it in your smoothies, tonic blends, coffee, daily energy, and libido support. Capsules. Standardized dosing, cognitive and anti-aging protocols. Tincture. Fast absorption, and hormonal and fatigue support. Best ways to consume traditional decoction. Simmer 1 to 2 teaspoons of the dry root for 20 to 30 minutes. Powder 1 to 3 grams daily. Add to coffee, elixirs, warm milk, or smoothies. Capsules or extract. Follow the label. Commonly is 300 between 300 and 1,000 milligrams daily. Best taken in the morning or midday. What substance is used for? Libido and reproductive vitality. One of the most famous uses is traditionally used in men for erectile dysfunction, sperm vitality, and testosterone support. In women, it's used for fertility, hormonal strength, and sexual vitality. Anti-aging and longevity. Cistanch is considered a gene tonic, deep life essence. Supports mitochondrial energy, cellular repair, tissue regeneration, and healthy aging. Brain and cognitive function. Research interest shows support for memory, learning capacity, neural protection, and mental clarity. Energy without stimulation. This is not caffeine like. It builds deep physical stamina, a recovery from burnout, chronic fatigue, resilience. Gut and dryness related constipation. Because it moistens the intestines, it is traditionally used for constipation in elderly or depleted individuals, dry gut conditions. Six, immune modulation, polysaccharide support, immune resilience, anti-inflammatory balance. Typical doses range: powder 1 to 3 grams a day, extract 300 to 1,000 milligrams a day, decoction 3 to 9 grams of dry root, often used in long-term tonic protocols. All right. Possible side effects and cautions. Cistanch is considered very safe, but it's possible to get a loose stool because it moistens your intestines, or a mild digestive adjustment. Use caution if you have very loose stools or diarrhea, or if you have excess internal heat in traditional Chinese medicine terms. Who is it best for? Cistanch is ideal for people with burnout, low libido, hormonal fatigue, dryness and aging signs, or chronic stress depletion. All right, quick practical summary. Premier Jing, Mare Jing plus Yang tonic is powerful for libido, stamina, brain health, and longevity. It builds deep energy. It's not stimulation. Moistens while energizing, which is a rare trait, and it's excellent for long-term daily use. All right. So yeah, that's the Cistanch or Cistanchi.
And it's crazy because a lot of these, I don't know, what would that be called? Root or just herb
Yeah,
or something?
yeah,
They almost they look similar to other ones, kind of thing. It look like a long ginger. I
right,
don't know if
right,
that's
right,
from this
right, right.
picture anyway.
Because it's all plants, baby. They all family. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, so this is the next one. Mucuna pruriens. All right, so let's break this joint down. Uh, Scientific name, just what I just said, same name. Category: adaptogenic legume or dopamine support tonic. Origin: it comes from India, Africa, Caribbean, and other tropical regions. Common names: velvet bean or capicachu in Ayurveda, or cowhage. What exactly is it? It is a tropical climbing legume whose seeds or beans are the medicinal part. So, in Ayurveda, it is considered a rasayana or rejuvenator, a nervous system tonic, a male and female fertility herb. Its modern popularity comes from one major factor. It's the richest natural plant source of L-dopa, the direct precursor to dopamine. So instead of forcing stimulation like caffeine, Mucuna supports motivation, drive, pleasure response, focus, and hormonal signaling. It is often called the dopamine adaptogen. Key active compounds: L-dopa or levodopa. This is the headline compound. Your body converts it into dopamine, which influences your mood, motivation, libido, movement, cognitive performance. Other compounds include serotonin precursors, nicotine like alkaloids, trace amounts, antioxidants, and protein and amino acids. Common forms are what they're best for. Powder is the traditional Ayurvedic use, full spectrum effect, best for long term tonic use. Standardized extract, 15 to 40% L-dopa. Stronger neurological effect used for mood, focus, and motivation. Capsules, controlled dosing and most convenient. Roasted seed, traditional food medicine used in some cultures as a coffee alternative. All right. Best ways to consume: powder, whole seed, half to 1 teaspoon daily. Best taken in the morning. Mix it into your warm plant milk, smoothies, adaptogen blends. Standardized extract. Follow label commonly. 200, 250 to 500 milligrams daily because it's potent. Cycling is often recommended. All right. So this ain't a everyday use type of thing. What Mucuna is used for: dopamine and motivation, supports drive, goal oriented behavior, mental energy, focus, often used for burnout, low motivation, or creative fatigue. Mood support: healthy dopamine levels help with emotional resilience, reduce stress perception, confidence, confidence, and antidepressive effects. Libido and fertility. In Ayurveda, Mucuna is a major reproductive tonic, traditionally used in men for sperm count, testosterone support, and libido; in women for ovulatory health and nervous system nourishment. Nervous system and neuroprotection is studied for supporting movement control, brain agent protection, reducing oxidative stress in neurons. Sleep quality indirect. By supporting dopamine balance, some people experience better sleep rhythm, and reduce mental restlessness at night when taken earlier in the day. Typical doses range: whole powder 3 to 5 grams daily, extract 250 to 500 milligrams. Many people use cycles: 5 days on, 2 days off, or 6 to 8 weeks on, 2 weeks off. All right. Possible side effects and cautions: this is a potent neurological herb, so respect the dosing. Possible side effects if the doses is too high: nausea, restlessness, anxiety, headache, or insomnia. Avoid or use caution if you take antidepressants or antipsychotics, if you take L-dopa medication, if you have bipolar disorder, if you are pregnant. Best practice: start low and observe your mood plus your sleep. Energetic traditional action: Ayurveda Ayurveda is warming, strengthening to reproductive tissue, builds ojas, OJAS, deep vitality essence. Quick practical summary: natural dopamine precursor herb, powerful for motivation, libido, mood, and focus. Deep nervous system rejuvenator, best taken in the morning. Use moderate doses and consider cycling. All right. So yeah, that's Mucuna pruriens.
Yes, man.
It's more like a bean type of
All right.
uh, yeah.
So are they is that black or deep like grape or blueberry or something?
It looks deep purple,
Okay.
deep almost black though. But I'm just guessing. This is the look of it though. Yeah. Uh, like the black grapes type color, the real dark purple black grapes type shit.
Okay, I got you.
Uh, all right. So yeah, look into those two herbs, y'all. You know what I mean? Stay healthy.
Yes, indeed. Find that balance.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to continue, especially if you're going to continue, to eat how you want to eat, which is, to each his own.
Yeah.
If you do, just try to find a balance of it all. That's all.
But also be mindful though. Remember the one that we went over today, the uh I think it was the ADA or no Olestra. I think it was the Olestra.
The
One of
first one,
those, yeah,
second
one of
one was
those,
cool.
one of those was yeah, it's Olestra, aka Olean. Yeah.
Oh, good.
But one of those was the nutrient depleter, remember? You know what I mean? And the
Oh,
fat
so it
free
knocks it
chips and
out.
stuff. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't even matter if you was on some balanced shit. It's gonna completely
Mm.
deplete and make your body unable to absorb those nutrients. So it's definitely a mindful thing. You know what I mean? If you're gonna
Right,
still
right,
snack,
right,
you
right,
gotta pick your poison and don't pick the poisons that's gonna not allow you to make things even. You know what I mean? To put those vitamins back in your body because it's just depleting your shit. It's not even allowing your body to absorb it.
right. Right. Yeah. See, knowledge is power,
Yeah,
and that's why the God Particle Podcast is here delivering you this information.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
learning at the same time,
Oh yeah,
because
for sure. Yeah,
you know,
real
it,
shit.
knowing that it's crazy shit going on out this motherfucker is one thing, but
Yeah,
actually getting in verbiage and getting the knowledge of what it is that's going on, so you can have for yourself and put many things together.
yeah, absolutely,
That's a necessary thing.
absolutely. All right, so let's check out two websites I got. I'm gonna start doing just two instead of three websites. Kind of stretch it out and shorten some things up. You know what I mean? So we can keep some things flowing. All right, so I got Jing Herbs and Dragon Herbs. All right, let me pull up one of the banners real quick. DragonHerbs.com. All right, let me share my screen and then we can check out some of the things that they got. All right, Dragon Herbs. Boom. All right, so this is DragonHerbs.com. Let's check them out. All right, see if they got a about, maybe about who they are or whatever. I don't see no about. Nah, just services. Learn. Okay, yeah, learn. Nah. Oh, okay, about Dragon Herbs. Here we go. This is a couple. Okay. Ron and or I think they're a couple. Ron and Yalin T. Garden. The founders are hands-on leaders of Dragon Herbs, have dedicated their adult lives to finding, producing, and delivering the best herbs and superfoods to their in the world to their customers and clients. All right. So yeah, I think I guess they're a couple. Unless they father and daughter. I don't know. But that shit don't matter. Who the fuck cares? All
They
right.
doing it, but
All right. Let's check out some of the stuff they got. Let's check out their teas, of course. Let me see. Hmm. Stem, pill, seed, mushroom. All right. They got some aged citrus pale tea. This is tea. Okay. Yeah. Peel of ripe tangerine, sun dried and aged naturally. Regulates key and normalizes functions of the spleen and stomach. Assists digestion and assimilation. Gentle but powerful herb used by billions of people throughout the ages. It's perfect after a big meal, and it's perfect for desktop botanical garden, brewing, and service system. I'm guessing that that's probably something that they sell too. Yeah, because they put it in all of these joints. Or most of them. All right, so yeah, this is I said lowest $3. I don't know the size. Empty glass jar. As low as $3. It's not really showing the exact amount you get when you order this though. So kind of yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say it in like ounces or amounts or nothing like that. So all right. Quakes, also known as Jobs tears or Chinese pearl barley, tonic to spleen skin, helps promote the flow of moisture. Traditionally used in the Far East to promote a beautiful complexion. Can be consumed daily. Try for a few weeks and see the difference in the mirror. All right. So yeah, this is Quakes. Look like little what's that cereal? Smacks. Is it a
Oh
Smacks I'm
yeah,
thinking
these
about?
electronic smacks.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Look like
yeah, with the
little
little
mini.
frog on the front or something.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
That's wild.
yeah. All right. How do you use something like this? Add the amount of botanicals per recipe as desired or as directed by a health practitioner. The proper way of extracting botanicals depends on parts used. Flowers, fruits, and leaves can be usually steeped or decocted, basically boiling over fire, while stems, barks, and roots typically require decocting. All right. So yeah, definitely do your research on how to make these things or these teas and these herbs. But yeah, you got a bunch of stuff. Culture cordyceps. Uh, I think this is the only page. Yeah, this is the only page. All right, let's go back real quick. Check out some of the tinctures. All right, some droplets and stuff. Look, Desert Sistance drops. Look at that shit. How about
And
that?
you said the second week where
Yeah, right.
one of your episodes was in there on the website. That's
Hell yeah,
wild.
that's wild, yo. That's fire though. Hey, that's the universe right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. All
I
right, so
think.
let's check it out. Desert sistance drops. Maybe large wild sistance from the desert of Western Mongolia. A superior kidney tonic herb supports male sexual health. The herb of Genghis Khan, super potent hydroethanolic extraction. All right. So yeah, that's crazy though. All right. So yeah, as low as 750. Once again, it's just okay. These do have bottle sizes. They got 8 ounces, 2 ounces, and a quarter ounce.
Man, super smart, Jim.
Right. You know what I mean? All right. So yeah, the 8 ounce, the biggest one costs $100. The 2 ounce is $29.99. The quarter ounce is $7.50. All right, but yeah, they got a bunch of more drops. Some lion's mane drops. Supports brain plasticity and brain health. All right. This ingredients are lion's mane fruit and body extract. I'm guessing the prices are. Oh, well, this is a little cheaper. 8 ounces is only $79. 2 ounces is 23. Quarter ounce 588. All right. Lion's mane is a mushroom that has emerged from East Asian Buddhist herbal tradition to become an extremely valued and respected modern brain tonic. This mushroom fruit and body contains nerve growth factor and is believed to support brain plasticity and brain health. Dragon herbs use advanced extraction technology to produce this rich full spectrum hydroethanolic extract that contains all of lion's mane's active constituents in just the right balance. You may consume this delicious tonic every day of your life. All right. Let's check out one more thing that they got. Let me see. Superfoods. All right. So they got a bunch of different superfoods here. Healthy vinegar, Kim Probio, Ashitaba powder, beet juice crystals, pearl powder, reishi latte. That's another mushroom, right? Yeah, reishi. Yeah. Brown jobs, tear powder. Let's just check out one of these joints, see what it say. Brown jobs, tears powders, powder rich in protein, healthy fatty acids, and dietary fiber. Keeps skin young and supple. Supports energy and healthy body development, easily absorbed by the body, and ideal health food for young and old. All right. So this is a powder. Ingredients: red koiks, white koiks, soybean, Chinese yam, wheat fiber, and vitamin E. Alright, I don't know what you can put this in. You probably can add this into smoothies and stuff, just like it says for most uh, powders and stuff. But it's not really saying, I don't think. Okay, yeah. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons into hot water or blend. So yeah, just add it to your drink or whatever. All right. So yeah, this is dragonherbs.com. Y'all check them out. They got a bunch of different stuff, a lot more categories than what I clicked on. Look like some good stuff. Something worth checking out. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold on. Let me get rid of that screen. Next one we got jingherbs.com right there. All right. Let me pull them up real quick. Jing Herbs. All right. It's jingherbs.com. Let's check them out.
$2.95.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was looking at that. Like, what the
Damn.
like, damn, okay. Phoenix drop.
Right, once a month type of drops.
What?
That shit better last a while.
Hey, man. But it says, yeah, this is something that I was looking over the website before we got started. But it said these are the Phoenix drops. These are $295 for I don't know even 2 ounces. For 2 ounces. This must be some serious shit right here. You know what I mean? But it says the Phoenix drops are back. This venial, sorry, it took longer than expected. Jing herbs extraction of the oldest and rarest wild American ginseng roots is the world's ultimate yin, qi, and shin tonic. The farms and locations of the roots were personally selected by a master herbalist for Phoenix drops. In that estimation, they are most energetically charged roots found across the mountainous regions of America. Using ancient Taoist principles of extraction, Jin herbs has concentrated both the energies of heaven and earth, giving you profound physical and spiritual experience. It will feature wild American ginseng roots from the New York Catskill, the North Carolina Great Smoky Mountains, Illinois, Wisconsin, and the West Virginia Appalachian Mountains. All right. Usage as desired, take 1 to 3 dropperfuls up to 3 times a day. Shit. Because Phoenix drips are such high sheen energy to maximize the experience, the best and most effective way to take Phoenix drops is sublingually under your tongue and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. If preferred, you can add them to tea, smoothies, shakes. In addition, we recommend to just let a few drops rest on your tongue so you can truly experience the taste and flavor of a complete extraction process. You won't be disappointed. All right. Hey, that's crazy too. Last night, this is the only part of my dream I remember. I had a dream that I was drinking tea or taking some type of tonic, and it was bitter, but it was like some healthy shit. But that's literally the only part that I remember the whole dream. I don't know what was up with that, but I was on some health shit. But that shit was bitter as a motherfucker. Like I can taste it in my sleep. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. It's something to explore.
Right. All right. Properties of this: sweet, slightly bitter, and cool. Organ, meridians, heart, kidney, and lung. Other ingredients in spring water, organic grape alcohol, 25% by volume. All right. Yeah. So Venus drops. Must be some powerful shit. It's $300, y'all, for 2 ounces. But let's check out more of their products. Let's see. Check out some of their anti-stress products. Amazing Shin extract powder, coconut shin smoothie, goddess pat. Let's click on one of these things. Bupleurum and dragon bone extract powder. This is anti-stress, anti-tension. It calms and grounds you. All right. It says the classic key stagnation formula is great for relieving an occasional stress. It helps to calm, ground, and relax. It is a formula that can be taken and within a half hour or so, you should feel relief and more comfortable in your body. Ideal for anyone experiencing stress or anxiety. Traditional Chinese medicine function and relaxes and calms the spirit. All right. Let me see. Let's check out something. I got 7 reviews. Let me check out one of the reviews. A couple of the reviews. Somebody said it's the thing working. It's the thing for working long hours. Somebody else said have been taking this product as long as I can remember. It has been out for 10 years. I've been taking it for 10 years. I have fibromyalgia and chronic pain. I am on a variety of different supplements and prescriptions. This is one of my key supplements I take. I take it almost every night, and it helps me to relax and stay centered. It helps me be calm and mentally clear all night. I wake up feeling better overall, mentally and physically. It appears you are out of the pills and only have powder right now. So that's like what, January? Yeah, January 2026. So they only got the powder right now. I hope this is a short-term supply issue. I'm a little concerned if this one supplement goes away. It's that good. Damn. Okay. I might gotta get some of this for shorty. 'Cause she got fibromyalgia.
Okay. Is that price just as steep as the other one?
This is nope, $27.95.
Okay.
This is for capsule, but they just said it was out of the cap. Well, that was 2 months ago. Maybe they back in. I don't know. It don't say out on it. Case of 6 capsules is sold out. Okay. Powder, they got the powder, 50 milligrams. 50 milligrams is $24.95. 250 milligrams is $99.95. And capsules they got, I don't know if this is okay. No, these capsules seem to be $27 a piece. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because the case of 6 would have been $167. But the dude said it's that good though. So yeah.
Should be
For
worth
quality, you gotta pay for that.
it. For sure. For sure.
So yeah.
Nothing
All
wrong
right.
with that.
So check that out. Blue Pleurum and Dragon Bone for fibromyalgia and pain relief, calmness, overall relaxation. Yeah, I mean. Check out something else they got. Cardio health. I think is this what I was on? Oh no, this is something different. Okay, so restore the heart. This is something for supports healthy heart function, builds blood, promotes blood circulation. All right. Let me check out. Let me see more information. Hold on. Okay, I got 2 reviews, 1.5, 1.4. Somebody said I was having some heart palpitations that wouldn't go away after 1 bottle of this, and I am symptom free. I am checking with my doctor soon to see how much I should keep taking. All right, somebody else 4-star said nothing dramatic, but I noticed less agitation in stressful situations. All right. Let me say this is ideal for anyone looking to support healthy heart function. In traditional Chinese medicine, you should take 3 capsules 2 times per day on an empty stomach with a full glass of water. So yeah, got a bunch of roots in it, a bunch of Chinese roots and fruits in it. So okay, this is how them this is how your Bruce Lee dudes, you know what I mean, dudes like that stay so strong. At 60, they can still whoop your ass, you know what I mean, because they taking tonics and practicing, you know what I mean, traditional fighting methods, kung fu and all of that type of stuff, but still staying healthy at 60 and 70 years old. You know what I mean? They're not part of Big Pharma. You know what I mean? They're taking tonics and herbs.
Yeah, and probably have been for a long time.
Yeah, forever since birth.
It is in a tradition, man.
Yeah.
Part of the tradition, so I say. Wow, man. So here we are, the experiment of the experiment.
Right.
Of the fucking experiment.
The fucking experiment. That's the perfect word for it. That's exactly what we are in the middle of.
Yeah.
Live and direct, baby. Can't make this shit up.
All
All right, so yeah, that's jingherbs.com. Y'all check them out. They look like they got some fire stuff. All right, I'm definitely gonna add them to my list. Things to check out because there will come a day, as I say all the time, where I am gonna roll completely over 100% to the healthy lifestyle, the working out, the no smoking. I'm still gonna fuck with some edibles, but the no
Yeah.
smoke, the back to cardio, what I mean, back to the workout, the heavy, the weightlifting.
Left, yeah.
Yeah, to back to learning more and more about these herbs, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
really studying this shit and knowing what I need to take. Yeah, oh, the day is coming. Believe that.
That's what's up, man. I need
Believe
to
that.
be on it myself. I need to
Yeah,
make that complete crossover.
yeah. It's gonna be a it's gonna be a rolling start for sure. But yeah, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, it's a lot of things in life that you gotta get right first before you can actually commit to something like that financially. Yeah, even and your even where you reside, if you're not in the right apartment type of shit or the environment in your neighborhood, then, I mean, you got to get rid of that shit too. You know what I mean? Your place of residence have to be peaceful. Your neighborhood has to be peaceful. All of that type of shit, man. To do that shit 100%. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're still just gonna take on the stress of something else while you know what I mean, eating healthy or whatever.
Right.
Still getting hit from another angle. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it for the websites. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna just do two from now on dragonherbs.com and jingherbs.com. All right. But before we roll out of the holistic segment, I got a video from Dr. Yaki. This joint is 11 minutes long though, so it's a little sit. But this joint is it's really inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this dude is really inspiring the shit out of me, bro. I'm about to become a doctor out this motherfucker. So, you know what I mean? Certified or something.
Hey, that's so possible out this joint.
Hey, man.
Certifications, at least you can get a bunch of them joints.
Something, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, this dude is really inspiring, man. And Ashley, his name is actually pronounced Dr. Yakai. He said that himself, but he was like, man, so many people call me Yaki. I just said, fuck it.
You got
But
time to correct it, everybody.
it's actually Yakai, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to fucking Dr. Yakai. You know, when I do get my situation right, I absolutely will be visiting you, even if I gotta fucking drive down that joint. You know I'm a driver. I drive to Missouri, nigga. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's me. I can do that. But yeah, this is a video about him and his class. It's a class that you can join. And he's going through the classes, teaching stuff, of course, and actually letting people get tested and seeing their blood count or whatever situation they got going on as in the class. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely check this out. It's very inspirational to see people doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? And I hope the numbers continue to increase, man. Because this is fire. What Yaki got going on is really fire. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Okay, let me share the screen.
And while you got that playing, I'm gonna be watching it, but I'll be right back.
But all right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Yaki 3-day digestive system reset masterclass. All right, let's check it out.
Coast in the high 80s. That's where it need to be.
Hold on, I had
Anything
no
over
sound.
90, you start.
I think I know why. All right, give me a second. Let me switch this sound real quick. All right, here we go.
Glycating. Y'all know what glycating? You need to keep your blood glucose in the high 80s. That's where it need to be. Anything over 90, you start glycating. Y'all know what glycating is? Is when you start cooking from the inside out. And now they can check your tissue around your glycation marker, it can tell you damn near your time of death. I can take you through 100 questionnaires, and based off of that, in my knowledge, I can give you a pinpoint of your death if you don't change your life around. And it's all based around ingestion, digestion, absorption, utilization, and your blood sugar level.
Experiencing him for the first time and all of his wisdom, his knowledge, his eloquence was really refreshing. I love that everyone here is so like-minded. I appreciate that. I feel like people approach this with a full heart, so you get a full experience of people just wanting to love each other, edify each other, and that's been a really eye-opening and enlightening experience.
I can tell you that all of your blood is clunked up together. So we're gonna have to break this up. You see how all of your blood cells are touching each other? That worries me. So you have poor blood circulation. Why are you choosing the food that you choose to eat? What about the smell makes it so intoxicating to you? Notice I said intoxicating. Nothing is good about a toxin. You see that? Then you put the food in your mouth. When you put the food in the mouth, the first thing you do is put it on your tongue. Your taste buds send all of these informations by way of neurons and messages to the brain.
All right, shout out to Dr. Yakai for this phenomenal digestive class. He really schools us on like the importance of getting the adrenal glands and other aspects of the digestive system, like the lymphatic system online, and just, you know, all the information that we've been blessed with today is phenomenal. 100 out of 100 class experience, staff amazing.
That's enough, brother. Let me do this one right here. So you're missing a bunch of minerals. See all them lines and cracks? Magnesium and iron and zinc. That's it. That was your issue? But you see, I can see that through your finger there?
I was trying to ask you a question, but continue on. What do you do if I can't absorb iron?
So from based off of what you learned, what you need to do, what you need to get back online.
I need to fix my adrenal gland. But they saying I can't absorb it.
No. Now, so since your absorption messed up, you got to clean out your duodenum. Okay, you definitely got parasites. Yes, so these are your red blood cells called erythrocytes, floating on a river of fluid called interstitial fluid. So the first thing I see is a bunch of cortisol stress rings. So you do got high cortisol inside the blood. Next thing I see is your red blood cells is clumped on top of each other like coins, what we call rouleau. That's gut inflammation and intestinal stress. And, well, you ain't got that many of them. You got the same species, just a lot of the same species.
This experience at the Ggod Detox Clinic for this conference has been truly phenomenal. It has been very informative, a hands-on experience. It's good vibes, high energy, meeting great people from near and far, and we hope that you guys take advantage of everything that he has to offer.
On the left side of the jejunum, you have something called iliac node. So it's going to go through the iliac node. The iliac node is a checkpoint. This is an inflamed appendix. See the tail? It's a part of the ascending colon. Ascending colon. You see the appendix? Then from the descending colon, which is on this side. Remember, here go the transverse colon, y'all. This is the transverse colon. And it's usually what prolapse in people. When people get prolapsed colons, is usually the mesenteric muscle. This is the mesenteric muscle. Y'all see the back of the small intestines? Y'all see this fibers like muscle tissue? It's called the mesenteric, the lesser mesenteric wall. When this muscle get weak, what happens is the transverse colon literally rips off and droops down. It's called a compromise or a colon obstruction. We are trying to identify ourselves as something, as something when we are. So the quicker y'all can understand that I am,
Allow yourself a couple minutes of a day to just sit away from everything.
That's when you'll really start realizing who you are. I am becoming.
Yeah.
Don't drink it yet, y'all. Wait till y'all get it. We all gonna take it together. In Hebrew, we say to life. L'chaim. All right, knock them back, y'all.
Ooh. Ooh. Ginger.
Yep. Now, give it about 30 minutes to start working.
I want to say that this experience is truly a gift. It's really important to me as someone who wants to heal my community. I think that Dr. Yaki is doing something really big for the people, his people. He's someone that we really need. I think he's chosen, and I'm very grateful for him.
I saw that you're able to hide different organs and body systems, and when I'd seen the lymphatic system, blew my mind.
My name King. We came down here from Huntsville, Alabama. You know, we've been watching Yaki for over 3, 4, 5 years, and we had to come pay homage, come see him and check him out to see it in real life, man. We got tired of watching it on YouTube, had to come see it for yourself. Come see it for yourself, man.
Now look, the beautiful thing about this, you can see what's going on in her body while she's pushing the baby out. You gotta go to placenta. See the baby coming out? Let's turn her around. Look, you see how the baby pushed all her organs up?
Yeah.
That's the baby coming out of her vagina. Look, y'all see the poop? She pooped as she hit the baby.
Every karate kid needs his Mr. Miyagi. It's so important to learn from the source and learn from an individual who is connected to source, who is connected to God in his consciousness, in his food, in his way of life. I give all ashe, I give all praises to the God, Yakai, Adam, Elohim, Raphael. He's a powerful brother, and I recommend the world know that they are their own healers and learn from this master, and learn from the master healer himself, Yakai.
It's called the stages of embryology. And off this digestive tube, what happens is it breaks into 3 parts: mesoderm, endoderm, and ectoderm. The ectoderm becomes the outer layer of your skin. Your elbows literally come from your digestive tube. That's why if you get herpes, number 2, usually you end up with something called itchy elbow herpes dermatitis disease, where you break out on your elbows a lot. And mind you, every embryo start off like this. You can't really tell the difference. Y'all see how we starting off like this? Now that primitive gut tube is unfolding. Y'all see the tail is coming out of it. Y'all see the actual elbows? Y'all see how the elbows is coming from the primitive gut tube?
The passion that Dr. Yakai allows for us to witness is really remarkable. All the different people that come, the wealth of information that we are all able to gather. We receive the information in a very palatable way. You know, though it's a lot, he makes it fun to learn, and we all leave with resources, connections.
So the adrenal glands is what utilizes all of the actual minerals, chemicals, phytonutrients in the body. The best way to get the adrenal glands online, if you do not have high blood pressure, by far is licorice root. Licorice root. If you don't have high blood pressure. If you got high blood pressure, you take licorice root to give you heart attack, stroke. So a substitute for that is wild yam root. So if you got high blood pressure, you have a what problem? Adrenal problem. You got low blood pressure, you have a what problem? You have a high blood sugar problem, you have a what problem? You have a low blood sugar problem, you have a what problem? You have a mineral deficiency problem, you have a what problem? You have an energy deficiency problem, you have a what problem? Dehydration problem, you have a what problem? Y'all see, so look, I'm just showing y'all want to heal y'all patients and y'all clients fast. First thing y'all need to go after is what? And what do they sit on top of? The kidneys. Y'all will cut y'all healing times in half, I promise you.
And
It's been a pleasure to have been taught by the master teacher himself, Yaki Awaken, because I have, in my lifetime, I've experienced many great teachers, Laila Africa, Phil Valentine, Bobby Hammett, and I've been taught by a lot of the greats in person, but it's been my pleasure and honor to be able to become and be taught by him. I mean, it's really been worth it. It's been enlightening and it's been encouraged. Come and see for yourself.
Peace, 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 love, light of healing, peace, love, light of healing, peace to the gods, peace to the earth. I want to welcome y'all to Dr. Yakai's Detoxification and Wellness Facility, where we are hosting our first day, day one of the Digestive Masterclass. It is going amazing. It's going well. The people are receiving the information well. Make sure y'all don't miss the class. Our next class, we're moving over into our school. Yes, I said it. We bought a big old school. We moving at the end of this month. It is called Dr. Yokai Health and Human Development Center, and it's right down the street from here, y'all. So it's gonna be amazing. But I'm loving the energy in the place. I'm loving the response I'm getting from my people. They are learning this digestive system like crazy. We talking about the ascending colon, descending colon, what happens neurologically before the bite. We speaking about everything. So don't miss the next class. Peace, love, light, and healing. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Shalom Lakah. Peace.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that brother right there. Doing major things.
For sure.
Yeah, that shit is this shit is super revolutionary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man. You ever looked up or checked out the prices for his classes and shit?
Sure haven't. I went on his site, of course, multiple times. But the classes and stuff I have not, because I know that I ain't gonna be able to go down there in no time soon. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be at least another year for me before I can actually go out and see. Yeah. So, but yeah, trust me, soon as I'm halfway or most of the way there, I'm definitely gonna check into. I know the classes. But he said he got a big school now, so the classes might be more often. You know what I mean? Or allow more people, so it might be more frequent. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna check into it. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Cause like dude said, I want to go down there too. I'm tired of just seeing it on YouTube. I want to go down there and join, and actually sit in the class with them and shit, and really start this journey for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's damn so good to, get the blood drawn and get some shit checked out.
Yeah.
From a
real perspective.
Hell yeah. Well, they're not taking shit, they're going back to wherever they gotta go and take it at, and then come back a little while later and tell you your shit right there in front of you, break it down. Yeah, look right here.
And write you a prescription.
Right.
They ain't gonna tell you how to fix it with the herbs and none of that, or what to stop doing. They're just gonna take this. Hey, come on, man.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Indeed. But yeah, man, shout out to Dr. Yaki, aka Dr. Yaki. Yeah, man. Doing major things, man. Keep up the work, man. Because it's a lot of them though. It's a lot of them on Facebook too. You know what I mean? They not as popular, but it's a lot of herbalists and doctors, black men. You know what I mean? They getting it in. Yeah. A lot of them on the holistic shit. Finding parasites and helping people get rid of parasites, deworming and all of that type of shit. Yeah. The numbers are rising for sure. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
It's really a time of need.
Yeah.
So that's what's up.
For sure. All right. So I think this time around, I think I'm gonna do the videos first and then get into basically what the whole show is about. The show actually is called The Mirror. I know if you're not watching YouTube, if you streaming this on Facebook or Twitch, you don't see that. But on YouTube, you'll see the thumbnail and it'll have the title of the show. So streaming on YouTube if you want the whole, you know what I mean, if you want that. About especially for each episode now, because I'm going to be changing all of the thumbnails to have them all different, as opposed to what we had at first. All of them was the same, but now they're going to be thumbnails that's basically visualization of what the show is about, the main topic, basically.
That's what I meant to say too. I did. I went check the joints out. I said, okay, yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Official. Official.
Yeah. I should have been doing that from the jump, but I can still change them though, for real. That's the thing too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can still go back and change the thumbnail at any time I feel like it. So I'm definitely gonna get to it eventually.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So yeah, I got some videos. I think I want to get into the videos first, or maybe just half of the videos. They're not long, of course. These ain't 11-minute videos like the Yaki joint, but just a few joints on some random scattered knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Just to spark the brain, spark the curiosity or whatever. Get some things moving up there. You know what I mean? I shouldn't even have took the Facebook down for real. Hold on, let me share it again. Hold on.
I'm gonna need that character background. Right, have you send me that?
Oh yeah. I can send it to you now if you want. While the video playing.
That's the thing.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me get to where I need to be. All right, yeah. So these joints are definitely random to the point where I don't even know where to start. But I'm just gonna just pick some joints. All right, let me share my screen real quick. All right, let's get into some videos, y'all. First joint, let me see. First joint, actually just two posts. Actually, they're not videos. But you know what I mean, some things to think about. The actual post says some explosions don't make noise, they don't shake buildings, they don't break glass, they rewrite minds. The most dangerous systems don't collapse loudly, they condition quietly. All right. Up here in the he wrote, this is from Vishal Keedu page, Vishal Keedu on Facebook. He writes, first they give you comfort, then they give you identity, then they make you afraid to exist without them. By the time you realize the pin was pulled, you're already living inside the countdown. No fire, no chaos, just slow normalization. And the scariest part, most people feel it, but comfort is addictive. Independency feels safer than freedom. Some grenades don't explode outward, they implode inward, and no one even runs. Real shit.
Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah, indeed. All right. Another post right here. The system is splitting. This is a nice little picture right here. If you can see that, y'all can see that, right? Yeah. So yeah, the system is splitting. We discussed that a few times on this joint. The possibility of frequencies and living in a certain frequency and only seeing a world that pretty much emulates a frequency that you're giving off. You know what I mean? So this is saying the system is splitting. One splitting into a world of control, which full of fear, idols, and obedience, and into a world of consciousness with truth, self-leadership, and freedom. Say you were never meant to follow. I agree with that shit. You know what I mean? That's probably why I was so much of a rebel when I was young. Because I didn't want to hear what nobody was saying. It was my life type of shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was young and reckless, but still, you know what I mean? It's still it makes sense now why I was like that. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Okay, yeah, let's do this one too, since it has something to do with. I should have played this right after the Yaki joint. This is about fasting. This is the chick that I played a couple of her videos before. Let's check her out. Hold on. Right. Check the intro.
Every video.
All right, here we go.
Are you going to tell them? Okay, I will. You can heal, manifest, and talk to source at will. You don't need a middleman. How? Don't eat. fasting is one of the keys. The body eats its own damaged cells when it has no food to eat. They were conditioned to believe that constant consumption keeps them alive. But the ancient ones knew the inverse truth. Hunger is the doorway. Emptiness is activation. Silence in the stomach unlocks memory in the cells. When you stop feeding the body from the outside, the body begins to feed itself from the inside, not out of desperation, but out of divine design. It scans for the weak, the corrupted, the misfolded. It identifies the cells that no longer carry your true frequency, and then it consumes them with precision, with purpose, with intelligence, older than any civilization you remember. This inner cleansing is not a biological quirk. It is the body's hidden alchemy, a built-in resurrection mechanism used by initiates, mystics, and star-born lineages long before the masses forgot who they were. But the world you live in distracts you from this. They fear you discovering the truth, that your body can regenerate, that your cells can burn away the past, that your vessel can reset itself without medicine, without permission, without external force, without the hospitals. When the body is empty, it does not weaken. It becomes a forge. Old cells become fuel. Old patterns become ash. Old frequencies get dismantled so new frequencies can rise. This is why the ancients fasted before visions. This is why prophets emptied themselves before receiving messages. This is why the warriors went without food before transformation. Because when the body devours the damaged, you are not dying. You are rebirthing. The masses walk through life unaware of this sacred mechanism. But you are aware. You are awakened. Your body remembers the ritual. Your cells remember the assignment. And the emptiness you feel is not a void. It is the beginning of your transmutation. Peace.
Peace. Peace.
Yeah, good old
that fasting
fast.
shit. Yeah. I did that, I think, for 3 days one time.
Yeah,
that shit felt good. I think I was 9 pounds lighter.
right.
From stepping on the scale before and after. I shed fucking 9 pounds.
Was it a complete fast or a liquid fast?
Just liquids. And on the third day, I had a salad. Fuck that salad up.
I definitely haven't got around to fasting yet. I mean, I guess unintentionally. I remember some days I used to. I would go all day without eating, just I don't know, just random. You know what I mean? Not thinking like, yeah, I'm fasting, but just not eating. Like literally, time I wake up till nighttime, maybe like, oh shit, I ain't eat. But then of course I would eat something before I go to bed. You know what I mean? But yeah, I never actually did a whole 24 or longer yet.
Fasting,
yeah. Cause I know for real, I'm pretty sure that I got parasites or whatever the fuck. Cause when I don't eat, when I say stomach hurting, like
wanting that shit, like crazy stuff.
Yo, stomach be straight, talking to me, hurting, all of that, like straight discomfort. But I did find out that actually, like from that moment when it starts hurting like that, I went longer. I don't even remember for what reason. Maybe I was doing something or some shit, but I went longer and the fucking pain went away. You know what I mean? Like it went from hurting like shit, like God damn, I gotta eat, to nothing. I'm good. I don't have to eat no more. You know what I mean? Like it just went away, like it was tricking me or some shit. You know what I mean?
Try to get you to do it right then and there.
Yeah, shit is wild.
And then after a while, the truth's gonna be out. Damn, he don't really need the food. He ain't really hungry.
All right, let's check out this next joint. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, this is she talking about the movie. It's a movie on Netflix she talking about too. I gotta check that joint out. A movie called Sandman.
Okay.
On Netflix. So let's check this joint out real quick.
Talk real quick. Now, you know how some people ask questions about what happens after you die, and different religions got different ways or versions of where you go. This TV show that I've been watching has so many gems about this specific topic that we about to talk about right now. In the TV show, there are these entities older than gods, and they represent the personifications of humanity's different expressions, like destiny, despair, delirium, destruction, and this right here, her name is Death. She's the physical manifestation of what death is, quote unquote. So in the TV show, she's literally guiding everybody down the path. And the TV show is not showing exactly where you go after you pass, but there was one thing that she had said that kind of caught my eye about the whole thing about death. So this is the first thing that I know that she said, peep game.
Each of us stand alone. The sunless lands are far away and the journey is hard. Most of us will be glad for the company of a friend. The only reason we even exist, you and I, and desire and despair, the whole family, we're here to serve them.
So we already know about how death works, quote unquote. It's the final transition. Our idea of the afterlife just being one thing is questioned in this TV show because it's showing that there are various destinations. There's no like final destination in the TV show. It doesn't even show you where she takes you after. In the TV show, they're showing different gods from different religions that have different realms and spaces that they domain over. And wherever the people are, as they're living in this life, wherever they believe they will go there.
Please, she doesn't belong to me anymore. She's in the underworld. That's where you people go to Hades' realm.
Notice how she said that's where your people go. When he figured out a way to get to the underworld, when he got there, the god Hades, he was getting frustrated with him being there because he was disrupting the souls and freeing them from that space. Where we decide to go is up to us, because when he was there, he was looking at the humans that were there and they believed that they were supposed to be there, and they was just standing there just being energy, and they look trapped. So what I'm getting at is what you believe in here, your existence, your time here is your guide to where you are going after. And these different gods, these different beings are creations of what people are collectively believing in while they're here. Just like these different personifications of humanity, which is the characters, Death, Sandman, Despair. They are the manifestations of the embodiment of humanity, and they each have a role that was given to them by humanity. The gods in the TV show, they started to lose their reign, their domain, their energy to be able to be a space because humans stopped believing in them. So with experience in life, this is getting you prepared for your transition, for where you are going to go, wherever you want to be, whatever you want to create for yourself. This kind of gave me a stronger understanding of the Egyptians and why transcendence was such an important thing in their time here. This here right now is your ascension programming, where you want to be, how you are going to expand and ascend. Yeah, that was just in my head. Okay.
Okay. Now, before I get into this is my healing list, my soulistic healing list.
Shit. Hey, my bad. I thought my damn mic was on. Hey, I asked so what you think about that? You think that we go to wherever we create in our heads, or we set up the heaven for ourselves or hell for ourselves after death? Or you think it's already set in stone or whatever?
I think it's already set in stone, but it is to that point though. Because if we become aware on this realm, then we can make it there. But
yeah.
the path is already set. Who we are is already set. We just have to, who we truly are, who we truly meant to be is already set. We just have to see that in order to get to that realm. But I think if we don't fully see it while being here, then we'll just repeat it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's far fetched at all, really.
Yeah, I'm kind of also in the vicinity of probably definitely, or well, I ain't gonna say definitely, probably already you know, in stone, like you said, already some I don't know even what title is playing it, or maybe in the astral world or whatever.
Yeah.
It's already there. It's just kind of probably like the places that we go to when we go to sleep. That type of feeling and what I mean, fluidness. This is just what I think. I definitely I can see it being what she said too though. You go to wherever you create, right? Like this is your ascension program. This is you creating whatever you want. And then that's maybe where you'll continue on to after you leave this realm. This here is the fucking like one of the most ultimate tests of okay, how are we gonna do this? What we really want to do, because this ain't it. You know what I mean? And actually building that and continuing on. And because I mean, it's like it gotta be more to this shit, like, because we are fucking super powerful and we are fucking a spirit in a body, and eventually our body ain't even gonna move no more. Like that's like what the fuck, like yo. So what the fuck is this that's talking now? Like who am I that's talking? If it ain't gonna move eventually, like what if that has to still be powerful enough to do some other shit? If it's powerful enough to just create the consciousness in our own bodies and our thoughts and movements, and you know what I mean, even though we on a fucking prison country, you know what I mean, basically in prison we still moving consciously and coming with ideas and creativity, and let niggas just becoming doctors and finding out ways to heal themselves. Like this is a collective consciousness, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think worst case scenario, it might just actually be one spirit, and we think that there's a bunch of us, but it's still one. You know what I mean? But yeah, best case scenario, it's definitely something that we moving on as individual souls or spirits or whatever into, I don't know, some type of I don't know. Because at the same time, if it's not if it is an ascension program where we are getting better, then it's like, is this actually the beginning, or have we did this shit for fucking 10 million years already? You know what I mean? According to time, if time actually exists, have we did this shit for tens or millions of years already? You know what I mean? Because like this, or if not, then this is the actual fucking beginning. Like it's just a whole bunch of fucking levels of this shit.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
why.
Yeah.
That's why I never have a set answer.
And that's also like, is everyone involved?
Yeah.
Because like I said, of course, now the NPCs, folks that has no souls and all that type of stuff. Like, so is everybody involved, or are there pieces set up just to be the distraction here and to play whatever role, kind of thing?
Should a whole mind fuck out this joint for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Hey, I came across, I forgot the actual name of it, but it was like, so you know what I mean, basically it was DMT, but I forgot the actual name. But I think folks went to Tulum to do it, and I think it was like the venom from a frog, if I'm not mistaken, or something.
Yeah, I heard
what they do. But I came across, I was just scrolling, and then one lady, her experience, I guess she just came out of it and walked outside and she showed her experience, and then told her experience and shit like that. So then I went down my little rabbit hole from there, and it said and then it said I came across another video where a young lady, she actually showed her process, right? So, and it said it took her three doses to before her body actually kind of took and it let go. But I watched the whole process, and like, man, that the shit, the process looks crazy as hell. But watching her experience through it all and watching her facial expressions and all that type of shit, that looked like the most peaceful, relieving thing in the goddamn world. But again, looking at it, the shit looks scary. You look at her eyes, it look like because ultimately you're dying. You know what I mean? In a sense, and you can see it in her eyes. It's like I'm watching something, I'm seeing something that is fucking out of this world, and I can't explain it. But it showed her whole process, and even her coming back to. And I even watched Mike Tyson's joint because he explained his as well. Was he said he even to this day cried talking about it because he said you realize, you know what I mean? Once you realize that you ain't shit,
right?
You know what I mean? As far as, I mean, the ego goes and all that type of shit. Once you realize that shit, you say, man, you feel like this small kind of thing. But no, beautiful process all in all. So with me even watching those videos that I watch and based off the young lady where she did the DMT shit, all of the spiritual things and you know, I mean, where we do go or what's next or all that, I'm not sure. But hearing stuff like with the young in the movie The Sandman, again, it's not far off. You know what I mean? It sounds like something to explore. But also, again, you never know. Maybe what she's talking is to be done here on Earth. We are to think of how we want to live or think of how we want to be, heaven or hell. And like, what do we believe in? Heaven or fucking hell. And whichever one you believe in, that's where you're going to be. And once you die, I don't even think of course, we don't know that we die. We're going to enter, boom, right into where the fuck we belong based off of how we live. You know what I mean? And again, if we don't, we're just going to go into I had a vision so goddamn strong, right? And I know I'm jumping everywhere when my mind get like that, you let that shit go. But I had a vision so strong where it was, and it's crazy because it was me going to the dentist, right? And from me getting surgical where something happened, so I fucking damn near passed away. But during the time of me passing away, I was coming out of a womb, you know, me about to be born, but then I was snatched back and I was back into my body again. Kind of thing. And that vision was fucking weird. It was weird as shit. I don't know where it came from. I wasn't watching anything that would bring it up. I was just thinking about the dentist because I had to make a dentist appointment. That's how my mind worked too. From that, I think of what ifs. You know what I mean? You know what if they gotta put extra numbing cream or put me out or something like that? What could happen? And from that thought, that vision was fucking clear as fuck, and that's what came about it. So anything is possible when it comes to my mind and the spirit and where we go and all that type of shit. And you just never know, man.
Right.
Because we are spirits, and like they say, we are not, of course, the body. We are the awareness that's noticing everything that we see, touch, feel, and all that. You know what I mean? So this shit gets weird. Not weird. It gets beautiful, but it's never ending questions. You know what I mean?
Never
ending questions.
Because we just don't know. I mean, we really don't know. And I'm sure even whatever the truth is, I'm sure it's fucking very complex levels to this shit. Just look at this shit, man. We are fucking people or bodies that's moving, walking. And you know what I mean? We wasn't here at one point, and then we came here as a little baby. We grow into a big ass person. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck?
Explain that. Explain that. I'm still, like I said, I'm still mind blown over the whole baby being born thing. Baby born inside of the body. You know what I mean? All that type of shit. That shit is still mind blowing to me.
From nothing.
From absolutely nothing. Like, come on, man.
Like, yo, with his own personality and likes and dislikes and all that shit. Like, come on, yo.
Yes, indeed.
That's some complex shit right there. Like, for real. You know what I mean? But hey, I don't know, man. It's also that possibility that be in my mind too of us already being the fucking creators of the shit. You know what I mean? and actually knowing how to do that complex shit. But then where do we come from? If we like, yo, oh my.
Question after question, man.
So,
Question after question. And I
shit.
guess that's why sometimes I be like, you know what, I should find those groups where they just be talking about that shit.
Yeah.
And where it's just question after question. But then sometimes I know me, sometimes I'm like, all right, man, fucking shit. I don't want to hear it. So I don't, you know, I mean, I always get myself or want to get myself involved in other groups or challenge myself in that way because 1 minute I can be on it and the next minute it's just like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
It's becoming too much. You're asking dumbass fucking questions.
Right.
But yeah, that switch be crazy. And I'm not even a fucking Gemini.
All right. So yeah, I got a few more videos for y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna time these joints right because I think the last one go right into what we about to kind of talk about. I think.
Okay.
So let me play them from. I'm gonna play them from top to bottom. Oh yeah, this one is about yeah, this is definitely very
First of all,
very random off, not on any topic. I don't even know if he really did much on any kids, but this is basically him talking about kids and how they how our communication with them can be very traumatizing if not done properly, basically. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And it's crazy though, because the things that he said in this video, I was just at the when we was at the joint on Saturday. And a kid was there that one of the girls there, I guess, I don't know, took on, watches, or adopted, anything. I don't fucking know. But somebody that's close enough to where as though this boy had to roll with me. You know what I mean? While we switched spots, wherever we went to. And I definitely noticed the conversation between his parent, so to speak. It wasn't his real parent, but you know what I mean, how she was like mean to him, and you know what I mean. And then when he was in the car with me, like you can hear in this conversation and stuff that he's like very hyperactive and aware of how he's kind of being mistreated, I guess. I don't know. That kind of, according to him, you know, it was like some smart remark he said that basically when he was pretty much like, you know, threatening like parents threatening kids, like, I'm gonna whoop your ass or whatever. I guess a message came through or something somehow from my daughter, like that was said to him, and he was like, yeah, I know she's gonna break me in half. I know. You know what I mean? It was like, damn. I mean, she said that shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like he's just like the way that he approaches it is just like that's really gonna change his mentality as he gets older, which is basically what this dude is talking about in this video. But yo, it's crazy though, because I found this video today, and it just made me think about little shorty. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely gonna affect his mentality if it continues like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it already affecting him. I don't know what else he's been through, but you can just tell that it's not a loving state of mind, loving environment. You know what I mean? It can be a little traumatic for him, even if he don't realize how traumatic it is, of course, because he's a child. But I even told Shorty, like, yo, you know you're supposed to uplift kids, right? You know what I mean? And she's like, yeah. She said something. I forgot what the fuck she said. Something dumb, but yeah, she be mean to him, no shit. But check this joint out.
When you're talking to children, especially chemically damaged children, you have to ascertain whether they're damaged or not. Usually a damaged child's nervous system cannot hold as much stress as yours can. And you stress their system when you look them in the eye too long. That requires a lot of stimulation of their nerves, which their nerves cannot handle. So usually they do what we call eye aversion. They look away after you talk to them so long, and then you get upset and say, look me in the eyes when I'm talking to you. It's just that their nerves are so damaged they cannot be stimulated that long. So you have to learn how to look at them. And you usually do not look them in the eyes. Too threatening, it's too stressful. You have to look above their eyes or below their eyes because it softens your look. You may want to look them in the eyes after you finish your statement, but never look them in the eyes, look up here or down here, because it's softer and it's less stressful on them. And make your sentences short. Don't make a long sentence and say and da 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 and da 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 and you're going on and on and on with a lot of butts and nuts and all kind of stuff. You might as well be in your own ass all that long. So you want to make the sentences short and maybe use 3 or 4 at a time, but never go longer than that. And they are into what we call random thinking, which is a slow thinking process, which you call today multitasking, but technically that's called random thinking, where they just read a little bit of this book, watch a little bit of that station, listen to a little bit of that song, write a little bit of homework. You're doing all this at one time, what you call multitasking, but what you call random thinking, which means a person learns at a very slow process.
Yeah. So just a little bit of information.
Yeah, I like that he used chemically damaged.
Yeah.
I like how you put that. Because that's damn sure what a lot of these motherfuckers, that's what a lot of us are.
Damn
you know
right.
what I mean? Yeah, we're out of whack. And a lot of motherfuckers out of whack, but they're there for a reason.
Right.
Yes, a lot of it comes from poor teaching from the parents, but then you got to look at everything else that comes with that as well.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of the fucking chemicals that the parents don't even know that it's involved in them. So how are they gonna know to watch out for it in their kids? You know what I mean? So it becomes, and then it's crazy because the same ones that's putting it out there are the same ones who's holding the gavel. You know what I mean? They are the same ones that's fucking judging and pointing the finger and saying you should be able to do this, you should be able to do that. That's what makes this shit even more wicked.
Oh yeah,
because all in all, they know that the food is doing this. They know that being in poverty is going to lower your chances of going to college, and being in this spot is doing this and that. But at the same time, trying to give you the solutions to do better within that same environment that they create.
Right.
My bad, man. I told you my mind sometimes.
Shit, that's fast though.
This shit don't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense.
The foot on your neck. You got the foot.
That's why I think that's why I be ready just to flip out so much, especially when it comes to, or speak up. So I ain't even say flip out. Just speak up so much when it comes to the dumb shit, because it'd be like, but y'all know that the odds are against really everybody on earth.
Right.
Unless you have the means to really escape and grow your own food and not have to eat off the dollar menu because I don't have the money for it or some shit like that. But other than that, it's like, come on, man.
Crazy.
This shit is wild. This shit don't make sense. And you're not gonna, and I don't like when motherfuckers just put it out there like motherfuckers is dumb. And that's all the news is. That's all the, you know what I mean, when it comes to teaching and all that type stuff. That's all this shit is sometimes to me when it comes to folks reprimanding or trying to just get on motherfuckers when you know because of your position what motherfuckers is up against.
Yeah, that's part of the what's the word I'm looking for? Part of oppression, you know what I mean? It's just they hit you from all angles, you know what I'm saying? Cause the problem, then blame you for not being able to handle and deal with the problems, then throw you in jail because they fucking made you chemically imbalanced and depressed, stressed from the fucking environments you grew up in, you know what I mean? Then, all of that, Then when you try to do good and do better, if you let too many people know, then they oppress you that way, you know what I mean? They might press you, threaten you, all of that type of shit. Yeah.
That's indeed, man.
Yeah, that's the shit they do, though. You know what I mean?
I'm glad I'm balanced how I'm balanced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm cool enough to let things go and, you know what I mean, know the underlying meaning and not let it to really fuck with my emotions. But I'm also tough enough to challenge it as well at the same time if I have to. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Kind of thing. And I like that because ain't nobody gonna fucking run over top of me.
right. All right, so let's check out another video real quick.
Yes.
This joint is okay, yeah, this is actually a new app. This is from the guy. I think I showed one of his videos before. But he be on his lives. He be going in on the government and shit. You know what I mean? You know, he on a more of the political side, but he roasting them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he I think him and some of his homeboys or whatever made an app. So check this right now.
When you go to the grocery store, basically all the products in the grocery store are owned by public corporations, by megacorps. And all of those megacorps are primarily owned by BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, as well as the other bankers. All the different banks, all the investment firms. Look at their ownership sheets. Who owns the most of their stock? That's who owns all the voting rights. That's who controls the markets. That's who controls the corporations. That's who you're paying. And no, this is not a paid ad. This is my own freaking app that I built with my team of 3 homies. And we built it with no outside investment. There's no strings attached. And it's just information raw for you. The Buyer app is free on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Download it and you can scan anything in the grocery store. Not just food. You can also scan lotions, cosmetics, tampons, deodorant, whatever you want. And it'll tell you who owns that company and where's your money actually going. And it will help you to find family and founder-owned businesses that you can support, so that you know that your money is actually going to a family that actually supports their own community, that actually cares about your health and your business and your dollars, rather than to Larry Fink and all of his buddies, to the bankers and all the things that they're doing with it. And you can vote with your dollar. So just want to quickly shout out the team that made the Buyer app. They are the same team that made the web app. It's me and 3 of my buddies. And we do it all with no outside investment, just us, just this channel, just trying to build tools for the public to get more information and then to use that information to fight back against this whole fucking system. So go check out the Buyer app, download it on your phone, try it out for free. If you want to support the work we do, the best way to do it is to just get the paid upgrade for the $5 a month subscription, where you get way more features, you get way more tools in there, and that helps fund me and my team. It helps pay my team's wages, and it helps support making more cool tools like this in the future. So thank you for all of the Buyer app users. Thanks for all the beta testers that helped us build these things. And thanks for all the subscribing members of that. Huge shout out. Love it.
All right, so yeah, check that out. Another joint. This joint. Okay, yeah, she talking about I believe digital money. What will happen if the things that could happen if we go completely digital, like completely ban or rule out cash.
Be the effect if we wind up with digital?
Well, the negative part of it, of course, because you know, I'm sure there's a positive side to it too. But the people that's controlling the money, as you know, the people who created the goddamn dollar in the first place, we know they probably don't have a positive side. So check it out.
What would be the effect if we wind up with digital programmable currency?
If we move there, then if I want you to not be able to leave your home, your money won't work if you leave your home. If I want you to be able to eat foods made with insects and not be able to buy real meat, your money won't work to buy real meat. If I want you to take a vaccine a month and I mandate vaccines for you and your family, if you don't, I'll turn off your money. So I have complete control of your food, your healthcare, your spatial travel, everything. So you are no longer in a democracy or a democratic republic. You are in a slavery system.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
Oh, child support? Oh, don't worry. Cut your shit off.
Right.
Cut your shit off. Behind on this and get to the little shit. Behind on your rent.
Yeah.
The rental property is gonna get involved. And then all your bill people gonna get involved.
Crazy, right? Definitely heading to straight digital money though, man. That shit is very obvious. If somebody don't stop this shit, bro, yeah, because motherfuckers is carrying less and less cash.
There's
I
places
know
out
I
there that
am.
only take that don't take cash.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And them
Mhm.
numbers gonna grow. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
wild.
But we definitely heading toward a straight digital world. That's for, especially with currency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So
crazy,
yeah,
man.
shit is real out here.
Hmm.
All right, so this joint, okay, he talking about the Bible and the Epstein stuff combined. It's fire though, but check it out. Hard to explain. Actually, easy to explain. Yeah, he's talking about for the Christians out there. You know what I'm saying? He was like, basically the people who y'all blame it that's in the Epstein files, and they basically related to in all the people who wrote the Bible. It's the same motherfuckers they wrote together, same lineage. You know what I mean? Type of shit. So check it out.
The same type of men who wrote the Bible are the exact same type of men that are in the Epstein files right now. You need a minute to process that? I'll give it to you. Okay, we're good? Temper tantrum over with? If you can't see the parallel of the Bible and what is going on in our world right now, are you good? Everything okay in your life? There are eyesight doctors. Maybe go check one of those out. The Bible is not, never has been, never will be the literal word of God. The Bible is a collection of misguided information from corrupt men who wanted power and control. Sacrificing of children, underage, you know what, eating and drinking of bodies and blood. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Fear, fear, fear. Control, control, control. Remind you of anything that's going on right now? There are so many. I'm a preacher's kid. The best day of my life is when I realized Christianity was a crock of crap. When I left all of those lies behind, my entire life presented itself. Fear left, panic left, all these things left. So if you can't see that the Bible is just an misguided form that has been pushed upon feeble minds at such an early age for control, I don't know what else to tell you. Because the Bible is not, never has been, never will be the literal word of God. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Yeah, so I definitely questioned the Bible very early though. You know what I mean? My main thing I didn't like about Christianity is when it was like when they say fear God or you fear your or whatever, something to that nature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you should fear your savior type of situation. Like why would you fear somebody who loves you?
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
I
that
came
is
across a video like that too, where Shorty said the same thing, like the fear of God. They put the fear
right.
going
Yeah.
on. She said it in the like I want a God fearing man or a God fearing woman. Why would you want
Right.
a God fearing type shit?
Right. That's supposed to be my motherfucking man's.
Yeah,
Nigga.
right. You know that make a little sense. I hear you.
Right. Come on, man. God fearing, nah, man. That's why.
Now.
All right, so yeah, this is the last video I got. This is basically KRS-One talking about the God shit that he be talking about. Shout out to KRS-One. Check it out. It's on Nick Cannon show too. Nick Cannon looked a little nervous. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but you tell me. Nick Cannon high in that entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and KRS is more of a free spirit. All right, but check it out.
You're the master of your reality, if you can understand that. You live in a fantasy, if you can understand that. Bob Marley said something interesting. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, because none of them can stop the time. Stop here. The entire strength of this colonial system, none of them is above nature. When we look at these groups, we are looking at what they are advertising themselves to us as. This is a propaganda and perception game. These groups, they are designed to deceive. There's no truth in them. So as long as you know nature, God, the universe, or should I say this? God, universe, nature. That's your gun. G-U-N. God, universe, nature. Remember that gun. I'm putting a weapon in your hand. That's the gun you fight back with.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fire. Peace to KRS. Knowledge reigns supreme. All right, but yeah, that's another reality too. That all this shit is fake. They bluffing.
Yeah.
Like if we actually are, who the fuck we think we are? That you know, that real God shit, them supreme beings, nigga. You know what I mean? We just under control, under mind, under the spell. You know what I mean? They bluffed us out.
Yeah, it's my bad. I'm just stuck in thought. Stuck in thought. And I almost rushed out something to say, but I'm just gonna go ahead and stay stuck in thought. Because it's wild. Because what pops in mind is, you know, the world is a stage. The world is a stage. The world is a stage. Everything set up. It's Coliseum. You know what I mean? All that shit. So with everything, and now we're in that AI technology even deeper into it. So now everything is going to be questioned. Whether you do good shit, whether you do bad shit, it's going to be, oh, nigga, that's AI. Now with the bombs and all that, if it's, you know, bombs, quotation marks, and all that type shit. Some people saying, man, that's AI. You know what I mean? Some people are living that reality of it's really, you know what I mean, happening and all that type shit.
Right.
You know, and that's the reality that we in now. Is it AI? Is it real shit? We won't know because, especially us over here in the States, a lot of us never know what's going on over there.
My bad, not to cut you off, but not only is it AI or is it not, but also why the fuck was he already there filming ready?
Ready.
You know, post it, man. So that means even if it's real, nigga, is somebody new. It was like,
set up, right?
Yeah, right there, that building. Hit the motherfucking record button. You know what I mean? So we can make sure we put the shit out there. We can get the best shot.
The best joint, best view.
Yeah,
and I don't know if you were talking about the same joint with the standard right there, but I also seen another joint. Just so happened to be a rapper in Dubai, driving by. You know what I mean? The nigga was just in the car driving by when the explosion happened.
I didn't see that.
You know what I mean? Black rapper at that from the States.
Crazy.
Just so happened to be in Dubai driving by. And he did so perfect shot right there from the car.
Nigga on the payroll.
Regular nigga that look like us from the neighborhood or some shit. You know what I mean? Who knows? These are just, you know what I mean? These are just my thoughts. This is just what comes up in my mind when I see it or when I hear it. So
people say it though.
That's me. A lot of people say that shit though. You know what I mean? A lot of people say it.
People say it. Yeah.
Hey, we can start hashtagging that.
I know, right?
It's involving the podcast. A lot of people say it though. These are just our thoughts. You know what I mean? A lot of people say it though. A lot of people say it though. Hell yeah.
I might gotta get that sound though. Get that sound mic.
Right. Oh yeah. A lot of people say it though.
I think I can do that too.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
yeah,
up.
man. Hey, real shit though. Yo, this shit is definitely looking more and more like a movie though. Yeah. Oh, maybe because we so used to watching the movies, I don't know, but it's definitely starting. You know, back in the day, we used to have understand the separation. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, like for movie and real life. Now it's like shit. Nigga, real life is like the movies, yo. This shit is like a movie. Shit is crazy. This shit is weird, yo. Yeah, like yo, hey, hell no. That's why I try to stay. I definitely stay away from the TV. But you know, the phones have become your TV. So a lot of news and social media shit can just pop. You'll see the fucking news shit that would have been on TV on your fucking Facebook reel. You know what I mean? So same thing. So now, you know what I mean? We got to stop less scrolling and all of that. Get into all of that shit.
Yep. And to that point, the other night, I did that very same thing. I said, you know, let me click on this joint. This joint look funny or some shit like that. And you know, a few videos later, I've noticed or realized that the last maybe 5-6 videos was all of what we were just talking about, the explosion this, explosion that. I'm like, how my fucking shit switch over just from? I said, let me fucking log out of that. They didn't fucking took over my shit. I clicked on one joint. You're thinking the rest of them, gonna be just as funny, but then I guess the verbiage switched, so it switched lanes, and now I'm seeing all. That's how I seen
that algorithm, baby.
the rapper guy in Dubai, seen the joint and all that from that scroll.
Yeah.
But then you don't realize that your mind locked in.
Right. I noticed that a lot when I'm scrolling through Facebook. I'd be like, hold up, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, damn, I just got off Facebook. What the fuck am I doing?
Right.
Let me get back to my work. Hold on. That's why I take that shit off my phone. You know what I mean? Like, man, I just be, like, hold on, man. What the fuck is going on here?
And I did some shit like got on there, realized I was scrolling, got off. And then realized I went on there because I was supposed to post.
Right.
To fucking do something. And I'm like, man, that is
I
wow.
do that a couple times, yeah.
I'm like, yo, I came on here for this one thing. And I ain't even doing
it. I did that earlier today, but the post that I just posted today ended up scrolling, clicked out, like, oh shit, I was supposed to fucking post it. And ran back in and posted that joint. Yeah, that shit weird, yo.
Yeah, got us if we ain't paying attention, boy.
That's something to be researched, boy.
For sure.
That's some serious shit right there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
All right, but yeah, let's get into the basically what the show is about, the mirror, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And it pretty much is what it sounds like, pretty much the man in the mirror. So basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you taking accountability or are you blaming everybody else type of segment? All right, so let's get into it. Hold on, let me see. Let me change. I'm gonna change this background. Take me to space again. I like the space joints, y'all. I rock with these.
That movement.
Yeah, they moving. Yeah. All right, so where we at? All right, the mirror. Here we go. The mirror effect, to be exact, but the mirror. All right, are you the problem? So check us out. I don't even know what made me think of it. I think something made me think of this a while ago, like earlier in the week. I saw something, but I can't remember what I saw that made me want to talk about this. So, but I did remember. I wrote down the title, but I didn't write down how I got the inspiration for the title. As usually, that's what I usually do. But usually, I'll remember what the fuck made this pop up in my head. But anyway. Check us out. All right, there comes a moment in every person's life when the room gets quiet, the distractions fade, the phone is face down, the music stops, and all that's left is the mirror. Not the one on your wall, the one behind your eyes, the one that doesn't show your face, it shows your patterns, your habits, your choices, your excuses, your cycles, your truth. And the question becomes, who is really standing in your way? Because if we're honest, our greatest enemy has never been the system, never been our parents, never been our environment, never been the lack of opportunity. Our greatest enemy has been our unexamined self, the illusion of eternal enemies. We were taught to look outward, blame the job, blame the economy, blame the ex, blame the neighborhood, blame the algorithm, blame the industry. But the ancient teachings from Kemet to the Upanishads, to the Hermetic texts all say the same thing: as within, so without. Your outer world is a projection of your inner world, not punishment, not luck, not coincidence, reflection. So if chaos keeps appearing in your life, you're not being attacked, you're being shown. The body is a confession. Let's start with the physical, because the body doesn't lie. Every bite we take is a decision. Every time we choose convenience over nourishment, every time we say I'll start tomorrow, we're casting a vote for the version of ourselves that lacks discipline. And this isn't about weight. This is about alignment. Because when you eat food that has no life force, you feel lifeless. When you never move your body, you feel stuck in life. When your temple is neglected, your spirit feels heavy. The body becomes a physical manifestation of postponed decisions. Not because you're weak, but because at some point in time, you chose comfort over evolution. And that choice repeated itself until it became an identity. Money as a mirror of self-worth. Money is one of the clearest spiritual mirrors we have, not the amount, the behavior. Do you spend to escape? Do you avoid looking at your accounts? Do you say I'm broke but never track where your energy, your currency is flowing? Because money is stored life force, and how you manage it reveals how you manage yourself. Bad money habits are rarely about math. They're about avoidance, lack of self-trust, delayed responsibility, emotional spending to fill spiritual voids. Every overdraft, every impulse buy, every ignored bill is a message from your past self saying, I didn't believe we were worth stability. Relationship, the soul's classroom. Now let's go deeper. Relationships. Because this is where the mirror becomes undeniable. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are ready to face. Every toxic cycle, every repeated heartbreak, every moment you say, why does this keep happening to me? Is the soul presenting the same lesson in a different body, not punishment, curriculum. If you abandon yourself, you will meet people who abandon you. If you don't know your worth, you will meet people who price you low. If you fear being alone, you will stay where you are, not valued. The mirror doesn't lie. It reflects your level of self-awareness at the time the choice was made. The timeline of identities. Here's where compassion comes in. Because you are not one person. You are a timeline of versions. The you that made the destructive choice was operating from the level of consciousness you had, the wounds you hadn't healed, and the knowledge you didn't yet possess. So this isn't about guilt. This is about recognition. That was a past identity, and every negative pattern in your life is simply a fossil from an older version of you that is still running the program. All right. The dodge. Most people never look into the mirror because it requires radical accountability. It's easier to scroll, drink, smoke, overwork, overtalk, overeat, oversexualize, and overconsume than to sit in stillness and ask, how did I create this? Not from blame, from power. Because the moment you accept that you played a role, you also accept that you can change the role. The shadow. In esoteric traditions, this is called meeting the shadow. And the shadow is not evil. The shadow is your undisciplined self, your fearful self, your jealous self, your procrastinating self, your self-sabotaging self. And the reason why we stay stuck is because we try to destroy the shadow instead of integrating it. But the shadow holds your power. Your discipline is trapped inside your laziness. Your confidence is trapped inside your insecurity, and your abundance is trapped inside of your avoidance. Every choice creates a timeline. Every small decision creates a future. Choosing water versus soda, saving versus spending, studying versus scrolling, speaking truth versus staying comfortable, walking away versus staying stuck. These are not small. These are timeline selections. You are literally choosing which version of yourself gets to exist. Taking back the power. Here's the turning point. The moment you stop saying, why is this happening to me? And start saying, what is this trying to teach me about me? That is the moment you step into authorship. You stop being the character and you become the writer. Intentional living is spiritual warfare against your lower self, not in a violent way, in an aware way. You begin asking, does this choice align with my higher self? Is this feeding my future or my escape? Is this action coming from fear or from purpose? The new relationship with the mirror. The mirror stops being an enemy and becomes a portal. You wake up and instead of judgment, you observe. You don't say, I hate that I did this. You say, now I see who I was when I did this. And seeing is liberation because consciousness dissolves unconscious patterns. Yeah, facts though.
Mm-hmm.
The esoteric truth. Here's the deepest layer. You're not here to be perfect. You are here to become aware. Earth is a feedback realm, a reality where your inner state becomes visible. So that the soul can study yourself through your health, through your bank account, through your friendships, through your discipline, and your environment. Your life is not a random series of events. It is a holographic mirror of your frequency. All right. Forgiveness as a technology. You cannot take your power back while hating your past self. Forgiveness is not emotional. It is functional. It releases you from being energetically tied to outdated identities. You thank that version of you because they got you here, and then you choose again. The practice of intentional choice. Your new life is not created in one big decision. It is created in micro choices. When you wake up, when you eat, when you wake up, what you eat, what you listen to, what you spend, what you tolerate, what you repeat, what you thinking when no one is watching. That is where the power lives. All right. So tonight, when this episode ends and the room gets quiet, I want you to sit in the mirror, not to criticize, sit with the mirror, not to criticize, not to shame, but to witness and ask, who was I when I made the choices that built this life? Who am I becoming now? And what does the next version of me choose today? Because the moment you become conscious of your reflection, you stop being your worst enemy and you become your greatest creator. All right. The mirror was never judging you. It was waiting for you to see yourself clearly enough to step into your power. And once you do, every choice becomes sacred. Every action becomes intentional. Every day becomes a new reality. You are not stuck. You are selecting. Look into the mirror and choose. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's fire right there. Yo, but that also correlates with what we talking about, what we just was talking about. You know what I mean? In the world and how it is. With this war shit that we seeing, that could be the reflection of us gaining more power and becoming our higher selves, being at war with our lower selves. You know what I mean? Some people do say it's a holographic world. So what if the shit that's going on and all the shit we seeing in the rails, boom, explosions, this is us, you know what I mean, ranking up and really overcoming that our lower selves. I was about to say fucking that lower selves up, but you know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Evolving. And this is just what's being shown in the technology that we have. They say that that's a possibility too. So yeah, goes on and on. But yeah, the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's definitely important though to definitely take every step serious though, every decision, and definitely take accountability. I always take accountability, y'all, for everything that I did and the stuff that got me here for sure. You know, I'm sure it was a time when I was blaming everybody else and you know what I mean for my problems and shit. But of course, with age, I've absolutely come into you know, like yeah, I know. I always wonder like what the hell was I thinking, but I know that it was me. It was my fault. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the shit that a lot of the reasons that I am where I am and trying to get to where I wanted to go in the first place. You know what I mean? So the reason I'm not there is absolutely my fault. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've sat with the mirror for a long time, but getting over the hump, that's a different story. You know what I mean? You get deep into it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta turn around and still a long walk back. You know what I mean? I'm getting there though, but yeah, it's definitely a nice little stroll.
Oh yeah. I think because I've been on the same shit. Taking accountability for where I am today. I realized when that switch happened a little while ago. And that the road, the walk back for me, now that my eyes, I see things different, has been up and down for sure. But it's been a kind of a beautiful thing to reflect on, and a beautiful thing to see from today's eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been a dope thing to see. Not proud of everything, but proud of who I've become from the things that I've done to get here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, indeed.
It strengthened me. It gave me the wisdom I needed. It gave me all other tools that I needed to be this person. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah. Hey, growth is a great thing though for sure. Because hey man, I say all the time. I know it's probably a crazy thing to think of. Really think of how it actually happened. Like how the fuck could you have been this wise? Then like you literally had to grow into that. Like that's what got you this wise because you was fucking dumb back then. You know what I mean? So,
right. Because you were unwise.
Yeah, right. But I definitely just say all the time, like, man, yo, if I was this wise back then, like, what? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know,
Hey,
like,
right, fucking right. The one of the Martin episode when him and Gina was going through it, and they was playing poker with the old folks, and the old dude said, you
yeah,
know, old fools used to be young fools. You know
right,
what I mean? So
right.
you got to be that young fool to become the old wise motherfucker. You know what I mean? You still you some people may still look at you as a fool because some people hold old things on you, kind of thing. But you know what I mean? You're wise, you know you're no longer that person anymore.
Right.
So I guess for some people that the old fool term don't bother them to the point of disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm just an old fool for that. I now see it and won't repeat those things.
Right.
It's foolish thing, but I've already done it. I can't take that shit back.
Yeah. Life has definitely been an interesting ride, though. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, for sure. The like the more I go and like read and shit like that, I come across new ways to, I guess, approach life, right? Like, you know, for a good amount of time, it's been a spiritual approach. That's what I know of, which is still going to be, because you know, I mean, got to release the negativity and all that good stuff as well. Some things need to be released. But I've also now learned of the alchemist approach, you know, alchemy, and approaching it within that way, which is just converting that negativity into power. So instead of just releasing all the shit that you've been through, take all the stuff that you've been through and turn that into, use that as the fuel to run your life, to live your life. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Transform all that shit into something rather than just releasing it. You know what I mean? And not utilizing that shit. Because obviously you went through it, we went through it for a reason. You know what I mean? We went through that shit for a reason, or better yet, got through it for a reason. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna balance that shit on out. You know what I mean? Approach a lot of shit with the
They herbs to school, so shit that could be, you know what I mean, part of what we're here to learn.
You say it again.
I said they say herbs to school, so that could be part of what we're back here to learn, how to gain that magic back. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Hey, I sent that your picture to your email.
Email, John. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the mirror. And I always like even today. Yesterday, I had a beautiful conversation. You know what I mean, with my wife, and I'm always proud of knowing or seeing the change in how I go about things.
Right.
And the things I look for or think about before, you know, speaking on certain shit. Or just saying it any kind of way. The growth that I see within my approach in that way. You know what I mean? That shit is like, it's not small. You know what I mean? That shit is one huge step.
Definitely major.
That joint opens doors in different other areas in your life. I feel so. Yeah, I'm very so appreciating that.
Yeah, same here. You know what I mean? Definitely loving who I'm becoming for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Calvin, I'm gonna drop it. Yeah, so tonight we ain't gonna go too long with it. You know what I mean? We ain't got much on. Hey, I'm definitely about to start cutting these joints back. It's about 2.5 to 3. Yeah, what I mean,
2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Shit, that's too bad. That's too bad. Whatever, however we need to get it out. Like I said, leave. Could always leave room for You know what I mean? If we decide to have regular conversation and shit like that.
Yeah. What's going
When
on?
the topic goes on.
All right. She had me right. I thought something was wrong. Yeah, because I mean, I think actually when I be watching the podcast too, yo, them joints, when they be like 2.5 hours, that actually be like mad long. Yeah, like when I'm watching the whole thing, like like 4 and 5, that's you be stretching it out, you know what I mean? To where we could be chopping it up and making more episodes, you know what I'm saying, and more shit like that.
Right.
And keeping it so a lot more people will want to watch the whole thing, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, that just makes more sense. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I've noticed it though. Like the last, this time and the last time, it's almost like, we usually even get interaction from our mother or something like that. I'm like, the last time it was like absolutely like nobody. And this time I think it was the same thing, I think Jordan shared it and shit like that. But I'm like, and of course, the first thing in my mind, let me find out that they're restricting it during the live portion of it.
Hey, you never know. You never know. Anything's possible. Some people do say that should be happening to their video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can see where they got basically they interrupted with their stream instead or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to push it back. So some people, I've seen a lot of that actually, where people was like they actually hit the notification bell to get notifications from a page whenever they go live, and they was like, man, they haven't been getting notifications from certain people, even though they are subscribed to get notifications.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what I mean?
wild.
Yeah.
Another way they can control the funds, control the money, and all that shit. That shit crazy.
Yeah. You definitely never know with these motherfuckers, man. They don't put nothing past them.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
especially when you're on their platform.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's they shit. Yeah. That's why just like you seen it went straight to the war shit, but you was looking at some funny shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
What
Like,
is
come
that?
on, man.
Why wouldn't you play more funny shit if I clicked on the funny stuff?
Funny shit. It should be all nothing but funny
exactly.
shit. And until I switch up out this shit.
Yeah, like come on, man.
I say,
They know what they
wild
doing.
shit.
They know what they doing for sure. Yeah, I mean, but yo, I want to play these verses again, yo, that you did, yo. I don't know why I don't got mine up here.
So that's
crazy. I don't, but yeah,
I'm always down to hear myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna play these verses, play a couple joints, and then get the fuck about this joint.
I recorded a joint, so next time we do the music joint, I got one ready for that joint.
All right, bet. Yeah, I still need writing of a verse, but I'm definitely gonna come with something though, because now I got my sound shit figured out. When I had it fucked up for a while, and I ain't know how to do it right on StreamYard, but now I can get it on StreamYard and record my shit without it being messed up. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into it. All right, let's check out your two joints.
Okay. Peace. You know what it is.
I look at life from where birds fly, seeing clear through my third eye. Learning lessons never lost is how my mind rise. Conversations with myself is how I grow. In dark rooms, negatives will be the star up in the show. One shot, one still, get exposed for who you are. So in this life, make sure you're not a beautiful mirage. Be the real thing. We all get our power from the source to do the right thing, but you're still left with a choice. See, it's all about static. At some point, man, we gotta find balance. At some point, man, we gotta live the right way and never be afraid of what they might say. Just listen to what Mike say. That man in the mirror is where we gotta start. He couldn't been any clearer. So reach for the ceiling and beyond that. And if you ever lose your fire, turn within. I guarantee that's where you'll find that. True.
Peace.
True. If you can be the ocean, why settle for a lake? I'd rather 225 under that motherfucker bait. slow motion is better than no motion. They told you I'm old school. Still 3 grams for the 50, I'm an old fool. Tussling with that man in the mirror got me fixing new shit that was broken with the no tool. I couldn't see the steps I was taking. Ray Charles getting beaten from the moves I was making. But still had the courage, I am tough, I am strong, I am God, I am enough. With your shit read, I never been a snake or a sucker, all peace. So don't try me, I'll still make your shit bleed. And that's from the pain and the struggle, all the lessons, all the talk, all the scuffles. Yeah, and that's why I would never settle. I'm a God, fuck a motherfucking devil, are you kidding me?
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, definitely about to get off this joint. Hungry than a motherfucker. Thirsty more than any damn thing. What the hell?
But that's why
Let me get some water.
Quite a few bottles down this joint before we start.
All right.
I had to go refresh
rise
it. Right, hell yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I solved the problem with the Dolphin Pack shit because I hit record and it didn't say 90%. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm guessing that it's fixed. So we should be straight. Next time we want to do that shit.
Let me know what the next time you think about. Jumping on it. So.
Yeah, definitely. Cause yeah, I'm getting that on the road. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm about to get into it real heavy. I want to really get into the storyline. I gotta get into that. Yeah, when I do a Dolphin Pass, I gotta get into it like a song. You know what I mean? I can't be scattered. Yeah, like do something, then chill, and then come back. Like, I gotta really be into it. Like I'm writing a song like back to back to back. You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
Definitely about to take into that joint. Yeah. On that note, though, appreciate y'all for tuning in as usual. You know what I'm saying? For all our viewers and future viewers, you know what I mean? Check us out. This Wednesday, we will be here this time for sure. Had to take a break last Wednesday. But yeah, this Wednesday for the music podcast. And of course, our regular Sundays. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all. All right. Peace to the gods.
Peace.
Be easy.
For sure. It's up to you, baby.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Love, bro.
Love, bro.
All right.